NerdDown.
Welcome to NerdDown, where the nerds get down. This is the first time you are seeing our faces because
this episode
the video recording of our Hitoribocchi discussion was mysteriously lost.
not mysteriously.
Aldo deleted it.
I did it. It was on purpose.
Aldo didn't want you all to see the look of pain in our faces discussing Hitoribocchi.
Let's just say it
that's
was
a
for
good
y'all's
reason.
benefit.
That's a
Yeah,
good reason.
it was for
Yeah,
their benefit.
yeah.
It was for their benefit.
For your benefit.
They
We'll
were
do this
crying
for
the
you
entire
guys.
time. It was hard. It
No,
was
but yeah,
painful to watch.
that sucks. So just listen to the audio video. You know, and this is gonna be a pretty fun.
I hope you guys made it this far.
I hope you guys made it this far. So we'll put
Headphones
we'll probably put a little
The time
marker,
card, yeah.
disclaimer. A little disclaimer.
I feel like, yo, we fucked up.
Don't watch. Don't watch.
Skip
But
to
anyways,
the
thank
Nerd
you
Down.
for joining us on the NerdDown, episode 127 of Between Nerds. We're almost at 3 years on this podcast.
Yeah.
45 videos on YouTube, besides the audio videos of past episodes, before we even recorded on the dark. You know, crazy.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
You want to start with some comments?
Let's start with some comments.
Yeah?
What is the earliest shit that we've gotten?
The last one we got that wasn't just me and you putting first and shit was 9 days ago. In an older episode 14 Berserk, I'm surprised that that episode's even audible. Mr. Jaeger Bombastic, who is a subscriber, commented, "What's your favorite music to listen to when reading Berserk?"
I just, even when I'm just
hear
reading,
pain.
Yeah, I just hear pain. Yeah, and not even from speakers, from like the book itself, just screaming and agony.
I actually have an official soundtrack that I listen to when I read Berserk.
Is it the intro?
No,
I
it's
love the intro.
the Dark
hate the
Souls.
intro.
It's the Dark Souls 3 soundtrack I listen to.
Devil May Cry's 10 years old.
Is it really?
Devil May Cry
Today?
is 10
Yeah,
years
10 years
old.
old
10
today.
years old only? Damn.
The one with Dante.
Oh, the third one?
Yeah. That one's 10 years old
Wow, okay.
as of
okay.
today.
Hey, that one's a good one.
He killed a succubus
Brown and back.
for trying to give him that ugly suck.
Remember the case for the PS2 came like in 3 disc?
Nope, never played the game.
Never played the game?
I played Devil
Never
May Cry
played the game.
4.
What do I look like a nerd to you?
Yes.
You do look like a nerd.
You do look like a nerd.
Oh, guys, this is the first time you're seeing my poncho.
yeah,
I'm back
yeah.
from Cancun.
Your shoes.
And my shoes.
Those
I was told I couldn't wear shoes this episode.
Yeah.
You had to demonstrate
So-
display the shoes.
In the despair and agony that I was seeing watching Drew just like very carefully knit his shoelaces, I was like, all right, well, let's at least set up. So I'm just looking at him with a regular look of like, come on. And he wanted to wear the shoes, so I told him he had to wear them. But CJ had the great idea. I was like, don't fuck it, just wear socks and put them up here.
Yeah, I wasn't
You're
wearing.
welcome.
He just got them. They smell like regular glue, not Chinese.
It's a little bit like Juicy, but we'll say
He's kind of
Nike Air
goofy.
for
You
the
been to Cancun lately? You been to Cancun lately?
Yeah. Can't you tell? This is what all the kids are wearing in Cancun.
Nice. Not all the losing
in
teams
those
of the
in
of
those
the Super
colors,
Bowls.
in those specific colors.
Honestly, I was surprised they even
Red,
had
white,
this.
and blue.
I was downright surprised they had
I'm
this
shocked.
Texans
Right.
thing.
Like,
I
oh,
can't even
I'm
find this
shocked.
in Texas.
yeah, exactly. Like I couldn't even find that shit here. And we're
Where
here
you're
today.
like, fuck yeah.
Hold on. I have
Okay,
another
sorry,
comment.
sorry,
I have
sorry.
another comment.
Sorry,
I have
sorry,
another
go
comment. Mr. Raz, 2 days ago on our episode of episode 126, Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. Reality is overrated. I'm watching anime. Raz commented, "Hi. Not sure if you guys are still taking review requests, which we always are.
Always are.
Always
Open
are.
to you.
Yeah, like if you guys listened to the past 30 minutes, then you know we will take anything, even if it's garbage.
Yeah.
And
It's just a week over time.
oh god, it's
Well,
just
3 weeks in this case. Cause
it's just
we
4
have-
hours.
Yeah, it's just 4 hours.
It's
That
just
will
4
never.
hours.
Well,
that
they'll
I'll never get back.
That they'll never get
You just
back.
had to listen to us bitch
Yeah.
about it for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but from what y'all said, thank you. You clarified what the entire show is about. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Anyways, it finishes. But I hope you can review Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury or War in the Pocket.
You know what would be? I'm not even gonna lie. I know this is y'all's, but I would definitely watch the Mobile Gundam because Mobile Gundam is dog. I remember
good.
watching Gundam from back in the day. That show
No,
was
it's
dope
good.
as well.
They have a lot of iterations of it, but I know I know there's like a watch through, like I said, watch through to watch them in.
Well, and you don't even have to do that because a lot of them are separate universes.
Separate universes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But I guess how you
different
how you
canons.
experience it better, you know, like the change of animation and shit like that.
Well, here was the thing. I was texting Aldo when I was in Vegas this week.
You were in Vegas.
I was in Vegas
You
this
didn't
week.
tell me that.
Yes, I did. Everyone just listened to it. So, what we were talking about is after this episode, we immediately start our Valentine's Day themed month. We call it Feelings February here at Between Nerds Podcast. This is like technically the third year in a row we're doing it.
And back to the point of the request or like the thing that you guys sent us to anime to watch. Like we squeezed this one in because we didn't have anything for this slot.
Hitoribocchi, yeah.
Yeah, if we would have had something for this slot, you would have to wait like 2 months because we have Feelings February and then we have March Madness.
But my
March Madness, I'm actually really excited.
That's what I'm saying. Like it would have to be till April. But what my point is, Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury is actually about a lesbian couple. Two women get married. So my suggestion was, I think we're just gonna
judgmental.
Why? Huh? I love lesbians. You obviously haven't listened to our episode on Lycos Recall.
That's not what I said. I'm just okay. Carry on.
What do you mean?
What were you saying?
What do you mean?
I didn't say anything.
Say it with your chest.
I said that you sounded very judgmental.
About what?
When you said, it's just how you said. It's not what you said, it's how you said it.
How did I say it?
You
How
were
did I say
like,
it?
two lesbian couples. And I was like,
hey, well, when you say it like that, I didn't say it like that.
I was like, oh, wow, you know? It was just a little...
Anyways, these two women are fond of each other.
Which I'm okay with.
Which I'm down with. That shit's cool.
I'm all for it.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So we're squeezing into Feelings February is the point, guys.
So that's the transition.
Yes.
Okay, I'm good.
The Wish from Mercury is going to be the second week of Feelings February. Somewhere in there, we're also going to put the Violet Evergarden movie, maybe the Fruits Basket movie. We haven't decided yet. And like one other thing. Well, yeah, that's the third week. So next week is Kaguya-sama Ultra Romantic, the third season of Kaguya-sama Love is War, and then
full swinging at the first
exactly we're gonna start with the 10. We're gonna start with a known quantity, and then we're gonna go to the Witch from Mercury, then the Violet Evergarden movie, and then I don't know, quintessential quintuplets, something like that. You know.
No, I don't think so.
A guy's dating 5 sisters.
That would be some fucking animation. That would be some shit. Bro.
No, he's their tutor. He's their tutor.
Of course he's their fucking
He's their tutor.
Yeah, okay.
But like the opening scene is a wedding, so the dude gets married to one of them. So you're supposed to go the whole series not knowing who he marries, but it's totally one of the sisters.
Okay. So he ends up marrying one of
them.
Yeah.
So you know he's gonna marry one of them.
Actually, that sounds pretty interesting.
I would watch it.
I would watch that.
Sussy buck.
All right,
you guys have to watch that.
What else we got?
We are.
Okay.
Same episode. Daniel Jacob Orozco. I don't know if you guys have yet, but can you do one for Tokyo Ghoul?
As we were saying earlier.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all listened to that. I'm sure y'all listened to that part.
You guys heard that whole beginning spiel where Drew was like, "We're getting a lot of comments." Point proven.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Exactly.
So about 30 minutes in is where the video starts.
Yeah, exactly. And
but the audio starts at 0.
Like, they watch the whole thing. They watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
I promise.
they've seen. Yeah.
So eventually,
are you doubting your fans? Your fans are loyal.
Oh, I am.
Loyal. Look at these comments. What do you mean?
All 135 subscribers.
Exactly.
Eventually, we'll watch Tokyo Ghoul.
And we have a lot of watch hours from people that are not subscribed.
Yeah. Weird.
And
that's super weird.
I'm just gonna say, don't take them not watching Tokyo Ghoul as them like I fucking hate it.
No, but we will. We will though.
But
what Aldo was saying is the earliest opportunity to watch is like April or May.
Yeah, it's like they're man, these guys are, bro. They got clientele, bro. They got schedules.
Got to talk about fucking volleyball anime.
But I'm excited for March Madness, bro. No lie.
Tokyo Ghoul. I've heard bad things about the animation.
From me.
Things about the manga.
From me.
Yeah. Well, and other people.
Nope.
I just talked to Drew. Saeed.
Y'all are NPCs. I'm not convinced you have lives outside of like my peripheral vision.
Once you leave this room,
right?
Exactly. Once you leave this podcast, I'm not convinced you're real people.
Like a newborn toddler, you don't know what doesn't exist outside your point of view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One more. I guess we were making fun of the word Hitorigoto in the episode on Bocchi the Rock. Mr. Manoi said it's a pun. Hitorigoto means talking to oneself, referring to Bocchi time.
What's Bocchi time?
She's just
Like
she's just a very special girl and just has long conversations with herself. And they're animated very well, though. They're very funny. Yeah. Like you get claymation. Yeah, you get like claymation of her having a meltdown. You get like puppets of her having a meltdown. Yeah. You get like just everything.
That sounds creative, actually.
Bocchi the Rock's the best. You should absolutely watch Bocchi the Rock.
They throw in. It's like the Space Dandy thing. Like in Space Dandy, every episode, it's animated a different way in a different art style. So like in Bocchi the Rock, like when you're watching all these like gag animations, they're doing claymation, like you said. They're doing like yarn.
Yeah. There's yarn puppets.
They're doing like those moving things, like those. I don't know what you call them. You know those things that you made the first movie with, and they have animations on that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
No, I don't either. I just go along with what you said sometimes. I didn't know what that was.
You know, like when you have an image and then you rotate it, and then that image like looks like it's in motion, like a horse.
Oh, like are you talking about like say you draw something on a paper and then when you're flipping through
almost like that, but like the old timey one that
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just making stuff up.
What you never mind.
That was all the comments we had. All 4 of them.
We did have
that wasn't all the comments they had. That was just all the comments that y'all read.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of comments.
Plenty of comments.
It
took me swimming in the comments. You guys
are literally drowning.
It's not just all the
just the ones that they wanted to read.
It's not just Aldo Mendez being like, y'all are sounding very pro Kevin Spacey right now.
They were just being modest. There's plenty of comments.
We did have another comment in Twitter.
Thank you.
On Twitter when we posted our views on The Rock.
We have a Twitter? What's our Twitter called?
Our Twitter is Between Nerds Twitter.
Okay. At Between Nerds. One word.
And y'all kids got Twitter today. Come on, don't stop fucking lying. So
honestly, it's like an old thing.
Twitter really?
It's like a millennial thing.
Do you remember when you had to actually text like 474 whatever?
I remember that. I remember my phone would blow up in the middle of the night because you're receiving tweets.
Getting shit just like oh, someone tweeted to you. It's like, oh fuck, I forgot. You're old.
You're old. Do you remember Philip DeFranco on YouTube?
Philip DeFranco.
PhillyD.tv?
Oh, no. Philip DeFranco, he's the one that like enunciates every word properly, right?
Yeah. One of those old.
He does a news
YouTube.
report now, doesn't he?
Yeah, like on TikTok or something.
Nah, I do remember
like,
Philip DeFranco.
Like that was the whole reason I made a Twitter in like 8th grade. Was just because like I would just be watching his videos on YouTube and he'd be like, Twitter this, it's gonna blow up, Twitter this, Twitter. I'm like what, 12?
I made one. I think I made one when I was.
I can write.
No lie, I think I made one when I was I'm pretty sure I was a freshman and I made that shit. And I don't even know why I made it. I think it's because everybody around me had one. I was like, all right, what's the fucking big deal?
I'm pretty sure that when we got Twitter, we still had flip phones. So
I definitely had a flip phone.
SMS.
I had a BlackBerry.
Oh, excuse
me.
me.
You were still getting SMS messages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? So, like,
that was
weird.
the first. Like, I remember Twitter being like the first app I ever had on a BlackBerry.
It's weird, huh?
I remember having those phones that would slide up.
Oh yeah. I had the sliding BlackBerry and everything.
Dope, bro.
I had the Razor. And then I had a Sony Ericsson.
Man, you guys are showing your age right now.
I had those like indestructible Nokias for like forever.
I never had a Nokia. No,
we're older than Google.
I had a. You guys remember my first phone service? You remember Altel?
Yeah,
that was my first phone.
Verizon.
Well, they
not
merged.
Verizon.
Singular one.
Oh wow, that's mad old.
Yeah,
Singular one.
Singular one.
Hold on. Is Virgin Mobile still around, or is that not?
Is it?
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Yeah, but their network doesn't go by Virgin Mobile anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Virgin Mobile is like the other billionaire that nobody hears about, the old dude with white hair.
With the white hair, yeah, he's the owner of all that, right?
Yeah,
the one that owned like Virgin Airlines.
He has like a space program too. He has like airlines.
Does he?
And shit.
Jesus Christ! Imagine having that much money, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I bet I could spend it better than he could. Anyways,
the tweet. We had a tweet by at AJ_Agreste. She said, LOL, even my mom has come to realize that The Rock is not a good actor. We're just talking about movies, and she's just said that.
You know what? I was listening to when you guys were talking about that, and I actually agree with y'all. Like,
you were listening to it, or you were watching the clip?
Well,
he watched the clip. He watched the clip.
It's on TikTok.
It's because, to be honest, like, I have my headphones in at work. That's most of the times when I'm listening to y'all. So, like, if I can't view it, I am for sure, like, listening to y'all. But, like, Is it just because I don't think The Rock is like a great phenomenon.
No,
I think it's just the hype that it's The Rock. You know what I mean? So it's that. No lie, that was the whole reason why I saw Black Adam, because it was just The Rock. Like,
I'm not watching that.
The fights are dope, but the movie sucks.
There's a lot of actors that ride on the same fucking wave, like George Clooney, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is up there? I like Tom
Well,
Cruise.
it's because they play their own character. You know what I'm saying? Matt Damon did it for a long time too.
Yeah.
And before he started like doing the Bourne series.
Yeah, Matt Damon's
And I don't know. It's just like, so from some people,
I hate
you
Mark
tolerate
Wahlberg.
it. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg's another one.
He's racist.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
he's been to jail on hate crimes.
Boston.
He's from Boston.
The 50-year-old Boston dude is racist.
I saw
Anybody
like
that says it water, like, bro, you're racist.
I saw like a Family Guy clip about that the other day. It's just like, how can a place with so many like great colleges have the most ignorant people like in the country?
It's because everybody from out of state goes to those colleges.
Out of state
Actually,
comes to
in-state,
Boston.
Yeah, in-state doesn't go to Boston, bro. They're
If
dumb,
You're
bro.
not from Boston.
You're
Boston.
From
if you-
Boston, yeah. We have this one lady that's from Jersey at my work. And the way
Jersey?
she talks, bro, is like, oh yeah, we from Jersey. And I was like, I fucking hearing your voice sometimes kind of annoys me. I was like, why do you talk like that, bro?
It's like listening to like You Got Beck in Spanish. It's just like it's like a beat.
Yeah, if you're like, what the? It's like a wavelength. You just got to be on their wavelength. I don't
Crazy.
know.
Yeah, but The Rock, it's wild.
I don't want to talk about The Rock.
I don't want to.
I don't want to talk about The Rock. Okay, before
He's
I
a
went,
phenomenon.
the day before I went to Mexico, I watched all of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc up until where the anime currently is.
10 out of 10.
Y'all are liars. I can't believe that the writing has not moved on from 2007. Like, it's still the same writing you remember from Bleach. It's like, oh my god, I can't slice him hard enough. What do I do, guys? He's
him harder.
gonna use this super secret awesome technique. Ichigo, I think he's gonna use the super secret awesome technique. Guys, I think he's gonna use the super secret awesome technique. What's going on right now? Like, in 2022, you're telling me we are still tolerating
Force feeding
this?
shit.
Yeah. Like, the animation's stupendous. Like, every
that's
time
what
there's a new
everybody's-
transformation, every time like somebody pulls a power out of their butt, like whatever, I'm with it. It's spectacular. I like Dragon Ball.
It
Okay,
looks
cool,
good, yeah.
awesome, yeah. But like every time they're not in a fight, I'm just like, this is. I could be watching it. I could have YouTubed like badass like Bleach fights, best Bleach
You
fights.
could have watched an AMV. You remember those?
Yes, I
you
could have
watched
watched a
an
Naruto AMV about this shit, but instead, like, I'm really watching like a whole 24
Well,
episodes about it.
I heard that the animation in the episodes are.
Oh
I
no,
haven't
it's
seen it, but I
stupendous.
heard
Like
the
in
animations
motion,
are-
the fights are amazing.
Yeah, I heard people were saying.
And I trust Drew, but like all of like probably the options I've been seeing in social media is that it's good.
It is good.
It's really good.
It's fine. It's like a 6 or 7. Like
Out of 10.
only like the first 2 episodes has a lot of talking, but that's how you know the talking's bad, because like after like episode 3 and onwards, it's just fight, and you like, it's cool because you don't have to listen to them talk. But then like as soon as the fight's over, it's just like, oh, I got my ass beat, guys. Oh, I can't believe Rukia got kidnapped / murdered / her brother's dead / crucified / the Bankai stolen up her butt, and just like they're just over explaining everything because he doesn't know how to write like a conversation.
Yeah.
So that's not like how
They hit
people
you-
talk.
They hit you with a big blow. It's like, you don't want to watch any of this. Here's some fights.
Like
Yeah.
I hate when animes do that, when like they have characters explain what's going on because they think like they think like
It's
people
good
are
if you know how to
incompetent
write
like
it
what's
in.
going on.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like, not even characters, even just like the music will put you there, or like the shot, the frame direction will put you there.
I think Hunter x Hunter does that well. Like I'm even thinking like the first time Killua uses the yo-yos and he just smacks somebody with, holy shit, is that thing made out of stone? It's just like, haha, like my
I use
yo-yos
my
are made out of
hand,
stone,
yeah.
haha. Like instead Bleach would be like, I'm gathering all the energy in the outside universe, I'm gonna use one super big blast with it. Guys, he's gonna use the super big awesome blast with the collected energy. What are we gonna do?
It's like is it like when Goku's like, please, everybody from the Earth, lend me your strength? And he
No,
puts
that's
his hands
different
up.
because he's actually got to summon like a spirit ball with it. Like, how else would they know?
I'm
Like, if you were an
no,
average person on
stop
Earth
doing
and you
it.
just hear a voice in your head,
Would you put your hand up?
Hey,
Go
it's me,
crash?
Goku. Please, you
would
hear
you,
me?
let me ask you this:
Shut
would
my
you put your
pants.
hand up if you?
Yeah,
heard your
absolutely.
random-
I've
go
been
to
waiting
the
for this,
hospital.
Goku.
No, but you didn't know it's going. Like you
I
didn't
was
know
shitting
if
my
it was just like a
pants.
random. Like let's say you just heard. Like let's say you heard my voice. just
I'm sorry you don't
randomly.
trust people, CJ. That sounds like a
I
you
was
problem,
shitting my
man.
pants
I would've
if
just been
heard
like-
another voice in my head. I would slip on the shit that I shit from how much I was scared. I don't know.
That would have been. I'm just saying, like, that's just a random voice in your head. I don't know, man.
Nah, I could do it. You should hear what the voices are like
the voices
inside
are
here
telling
right
me
now.
Like, the voices are telling me right now. Are
So like
crazy.
the 1,000-Year Blood War arc is cool. Like I really am invested on like Ichigo's new transformation. The mid season twist is neat, but it's also like Ichigo's dad's totally a pedophile, and that's like the twist.
But okay, it may be pedophilic in the Western world, but in their world,
Okay. So
not.
he was a Shinigami. He was thousands of years old. Ichigo's mom was 16. Okay, so then, like, now that Stone Ocean's officially over, can we just admit that it's probably the worst JoJo part?
Because it's a woman.
No, not because it's a woman, because it's just bad. Like, it's the last time Araki was doing weekly publications, and I read the manga, and it was confusing. Like, it's the most confusing thing I've ever read. It makes no sense in writing. And I remember saying in a NerdDown, I hope the anime fixes it. The anime tried its best. It's still not, like, comprehensible, really. It's just a bunch of, like Araki just seems to get bored week to week. So he would just, like, jump plot lines so often it doesn't make sense.
That's how I felt in part 3.
Really? In Stardust
Diamond.
Crusaders?
No. Part 4. Diamonds are breakable. Yeah.
You're crazy. That's like the
No,
most
no,
cohesive one.
No. To me,
Short
it felt
and
like
sweet.
to me, the way to me. Well, I guess I'm just like I like a lot of fights and shit like that. So to me, things didn't get heated up until he was fighting against
the electric guitar thing?
No. It was more towards like when the what's his name? The manga writer. Once like he appeared, that's when things started picking up for me a little bit more. I can't remember what his name is.
Well, yeah, you're right, and because of the beginning is like character introduction to like the entire town.
Right.
So it's a murder mystery. So you're like, oh, who did it?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
chef, the baker, the mailman, the dude over here, the weirdo in the park.
The girl with the long hair.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense for it to be like that, and I get it. It kind of like it feels weird at the beginning because you don't know it's gonna be like a Knives Out kind of thing.
Oh yeah, but Stone Ocean's bad.
Yeah.
Stone Ocean's bad. Like at first when it's in the prison, like it was 3 cores, right? So like even how Netflix released it was bad because like it's like 3-4 months between parts.
Because I know I read that part because the next one is with the JoJo that is like a little mariner boy.
No, that's part 8.
What's after this one? Then?
Steel Ball Run.
Which one?
The cripple. Johnny.
Okay. No, I haven't read that one.
Like
I haven't read that one.
my anime list even tweeted out a screenshot of their top-rated manga on their website. Number 1 with like a 9.23 is Steel Ball Run.
Oh wow.
So Steel Ball Run with tens of thousands of ratings is the top-rated manga in like the Western Hemisphere.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
So that means a lot. So like it's
Not better than Cowboy Bebop.
No, well that's not a manga
Just
though.
kidding.
Cowboy Bebop was an
kidding.
animated original.
Yeah. That's funny. Carry on.
I don't even know what I was saying.
I lost track of what
I don't know.
No, well, you were saying this is like the best manga in the Western Hemisphere.
Right, and
Which says a lot.
It's the first time Araki switched to a monthly publication, and it sucks that something as bad as Stone Ocean needs to happen for us to be able to get Steel Ball Run in like 3 years because David Production is doing a new adaptation of a popular Shonen Jump manga.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
Well, but like we don't even know when we're gonna get it because David Production doesn't seem all in on JoJo's anymore.
I get you.
They're reaching out into other products. Like their next the manga they're adapting is about like a zombie or something.
Oh wow.
And they were doing strictly JoJo's for a while.
Yeah, that's all they were known for at first. But now they've jumped off.
Maybe Mappa might take him on.
Honestly, that's what I mean. Like, so even the new Attack on Titan trailer dropped, right? So Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3,
part
core
1. Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, I get it. It's a lot to do and it's a lot to animate. It's a lot of work. So I'm not honestly that mad about it. It's just annoying, bro. It's fucking annoying, dog. Like this is the final season, but part 2 of part 1 of like half of the first. You know what I mean?
It wasn't working.
Yeah.
What's
You
not
know,
working?
The
It's
formula
just
of Stone Ocean.
The formula for Stone Ocean was not
It's
working.
not working.
And I'm just excited for Steel Ball Run. I want to see a little cripple boy ride a horse across the United States of America. because it's where I live.
You want to see
David production too, right?
post?
Well, we don't even know yet. It hasn't been
no?
announced.
Oh, okay.
We'll never know. Who knows? Like, David production too big now, too popular for little JoJo's.
But as far as popular goes,
You get a little money and you start like
You forget who your friends are. You forget where you came from. You know?
Yeah, that's what happens.
It's like Alden Mendes.
damn.
The fame got to him.
The fame got to
The fame got to him.
135
subscribers, bro. Look how flooding in those comments, bro. He's drowning in the comments.
I wish
bro.
we could read more comments.
Like,
I wish we
had time.
Yeah,
if only we
had
the time
to
So
read
it's
more
like,
comments.
y'all occupied their time by watching that bullshit ass anime that they saw earlier. So it's like, yeah,
That was 4 hours.
that you'll never get back.
That we'll never get back. I guess we can talk about The Last of Us, right? Like, it's totally gonna be like the show of the season.
You want to talk about Trigun?
You want to talk about Trigun Stampede?
I mean, I
I
haven't watched any of Trigun
I've seen
Stampede.
Dragon, but
Episode 1's probably like a 9 or 10 out of 10. Like, I think it looks amazing. We love Studio Orange. Like, they made Beastars. Like, granted, the CGI takes a little bit of getting used to. That doesn't mean it's bad, but I'd rather watch Trigun Stampede in all CGI than watch Studio Mappa's Armored Titan in CGI ever.
yeah, it was awkward watching it. It was
No, it's
weird.
bad.
Yeah.
And like Trigun Stampede looks so good in all CGI, and then I jumped immediately to Nier Automata, and like Nier Automata CGI is so much worse. It's like those wet PS2 graphics where like where they don't even like
No
blend in
substance,
properly.
nothing.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Like it's literally like a robot flying machine, but it looks wet and slimy, and like it's not blended into like the 2D like background at all, and it's so bad. It's and like I understand why people are geeking about it, like, and that's why it's on everybody's like must watch list, but it's just because of 2B. It's just because of the girl doing flips and kicks with a sword in a skirt. Like nerds, please, I need you to watch like
get a breath of fresh air.
Get a breath of fresh air. Don't watch Hitoribocchi. Like, it's okay to like anime outside of like a 2D figure doing flips. Like, she's not real. It's okay. We're gonna get through this, everybody.
Dude, and besides anime, dude, like, we've saw, like, this past 3 weeks, like, Dana White punched his wife.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Justin Roland's, like career is just, like, in a plane spiral down to crash into earth. Justin Roland?
Oh, because he's a pedophile.
Have you seen all those texts and sound
the
bits?
co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Oh wow.
He's like texting 16-year-olds and being like, you're gonna go into sex slavery.
They
You
have
should make an
all the
OnlyFans.
receipts, dude. It's fucking wild. Dumpster fire.
Like
insane.
on social media too, so it's all DM. So it's got his little fucking picture
Name
on
check.
it. Like it's got like his little verified logo.
That's crazy.
Like texting 16-year-olds that like, oh, can't wait for you. Why are you such jailbait? Oh, you're such jailbait. Like the most cringe people on the internet that like think they're tight, like texting 16-year-olds that they should make OnlyFans.
Like if
high schoolers that never grew up.
if liposuction clinic and like an abortion clinic shared a dumpster, like that would be the fire that is going on with like this who's like text and shit like that.
But like we know, like half of the Rick and Morty fan base is so cringe. Like in like a really really weird way, it might not be the end of his career.
Nah, I think they'll defend him to the end of the earth, bro.
I think so.
You're talking about the people.
There's
that
people
think
defending
they're...
Andrew Tate, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
saying.
people
bro.
defending Andrew
Actually,
Tate.
didn't he get? I think he got
There's
sentenced
like a
already.
protest.
No,
You
no,
tweeted
I
out a
think-
protest or some shit.
Yeah. There's like so many. There's like a gang of virgins like protesting.
Yeah,
the,
what were
the
they
arrest
saying?
of Andrew Tate.
G top G
Free
or
top
free
G
top
or-
G or something. That's so, bro. Like, think of it this way: y'all are they consider themselves alpha males, right? Alpha males are collectively gathering together to go rally for one other male. That's not what an alpha
It's
male
just
would do, in my
insult
opinion.
behavior,
It's
bro.
It's incel behavior.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
That's,
incel behavior.
it's like
That's over.
like they need to stop, take a step back, look in the mirror, and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" am I
Like, bro,
doing?"
it was
like,
it was child sex trafficking
Like,
that
bro,
he was
like-
arrested for.
and it's like, dude, that's like some serious shit, bro.
And like people are really defending him for that, and like that's how you know he's fucking lame, because like his whole persona is like, oh, I get girls, I get cars, bro. He is hooking up and selling like children,
Yeah.
like
To other people.
and you think that guy's
cool. Like, you should have just stuck to fighting, in my opinion. Like, you should have just stayed in the ring, bro.
Fuck him.
Should have
Fuck
just
him.
stayed in the ring. Apparently, he's a good fighter. I've never seen him fight.
Bone
but
Jones is
he's a good
coming
fighter.
back.
Oh, I can't. Oh,
But he
I
lives in
wanna see-
Albuquerque.
Bone Jones, really?
John Bone Jones lives in
In
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Bro, I guess
Yeah,
lame.
he's in
That's the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life.
He's getting the
Albuquerque?
good
Do you have something
Albuquerque.
against Albuquerqueans?
New Mexico.
He's getting, he's getting the good crack.
He's getting...
Yeah, definitely. We want to talk about, what else do we want to talk about? I watched The Whale.
Okay, what's up with the whale?
The
Yeah,
Whale
what's
is really good. I'm not gonna spoil it, like you guys said.
He's fat.
Huh?
We
I thought Whale was
well,
fat.
we're hoping.
Nah, dude, it is a fucking.
He won a People's Choice Award.
Did he really?
Yeah, for the whale.
But like
Best actor.
the story itself, I haven't had experience like that in a movie theater since Parasites. And I don't know, dude. You can talk about every minute of the movie because it starts off like super strong and it just keeps going. It's fucking wild.
It's good.
It's wild.
It's like a roller coaster just going up and up and up and up.
Yeah.
You never go down.
Incel behavior. You just like all A24 movies you watch.
Dude,
Did you see the movie X?
Yeah, I
With
didn't like
General
it.
Ortega? That's her name.
I didn't like it. I didn't like
It was weird. It was.
I don't like that 1970s porn
Yeah, that
aesthetic
whole.
to
Yeah,
it.
that was a little
I hated
bit.
that.
That was a little. That was
But
a little
see,
awkward. I only watched it to be honest because of Kid Cudi. That's the only reason why I watched it. Because
But
I saw that he was in
the
it.
episode we did with my friend Alex, the Ponyo episode, he loves X and the prequel to it. Like the prequel was
prequel?
his top movie of 2022. He watched like 368 movies in 2022,
Jesus
and the prequel to X is called Pearl, and that's his top movie of the year.
Is it really? I've never
Yeah.
heard of that movie.
Yeah,
I've
like
only
he
seen it.
he writes reviews on Letterboxd.
Oh wow.
And Pearl was his top movie of the year. And I can't, like, after watching X, I have no interest in watching Pearl.
Yeah, I don't. X to me was crazy. That was a weird ass movie. That was
Like,
we're
like,
not just-
like it tries for like this whole like aesthetic. Like, if you're uncomfortable by 1970s weird fake porn aesthetic,
Yeah.
then like halfway
Miami.
through it just turns into a
So like a
slasher,
slasher
movie.
film, yeah.
Into like a really really cheap looking slasher film.
It's like well, actually, no. I was gonna say it's like the Friday the 13th movies, but with porn. But I mean, they fucking those movies
do you
too,
see?
right? Like,
Do you see
they
they're
have
gonna
some-
start a new one?
no.
Friday the
way.
13th? Are
The
you
Invasion
serious?
of
Friday the 13th. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, that's no lie. He's my favorite villain.
That's
like,
Jason,
favorite,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah,
Voorhees.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite.
Voorhees.
Yeah, he's my favorite
I
villain.
think
of all.
him and Freddy are legit.
I think him and Michael Myers are
Well,
badass.
I like
Michael,
the
I never liked Michael.
I like the new trailer for what's the one with Ghostface?
Oh, Scream.
The
This is
trailer
the
for the
sixth
new
one,
Scream
right?
looks good.
This is the
Yeah,
sixth
it's
one.
six.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Damn.
I think it looks pretty good.
I haven't seen the fifth one. I think I've seen the. I only
The,
seen
the fifth one's cool because it's meta.
I've seen Scary
Fifth,
Movie.
is the fifth? Okay, wait. Is the fifth the one that brings back Cindy?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
I've only
yeah,
seen the fourth.
Yeah, but it
Where-
turns really meta. It's just like, yeah, we dealt with this 20 years ago. It's like somebody just wanted to make a new movie franchise again about this.
Did they really do that shit?
No,
Oh,
for
that's,
real.
that's
It's
dope.
super
That's
meta.
wild.
It's
That's actually pretty dope.
like imagine that, but like it's
in
just
a movie form.
yeah, but it's still slasher corniness. But it's like, why is this corny, stupid stuff happening? I don't know. It's a slasher movie. Like, just go with it.
I won't
Chucky,
lie.
the
Like,
Chucky movie did the same thing.
I won't lie. I was never afraid of Chucky.
Aren't they
It's a
gonna-
fucking doll, bro.
I never watched those movies.
I was
No.
never afraid of him. It was a doll, bro. How are you
The
afraid of
Child-
a doll?
The Child's Play show
Yeah.
got renewed.
Is it really?
There's a show, yeah.
Yeah, it's animated, isn't it?
No,
No, wait, what?
No,
There was an actual
live action.
animated Child's Play.
the
show,
one
wasn't
going
it?
on right now. It's live action with CGI little doll.
Oh, I've never seen that shit.
Got announced for season 2.
Damn.
Crazy.
People
There you
must
go.
have liked that shit.
Just like Incredible, or what's his name, Invincible.
Oh yeah, just like Invincible.
Just like
Sorry.
Invincible.
And apparently, Velma got announced for a season 2 also.
You're
I'm
lying.
not lying. Apparently, Velma got announced for a season 2 as well. Who is funding that shit, bro? That is so.
No, and this is one of the things that I tell fucking Drew about. Like, why are nerds like watching like to hate? Like they're hate watching
Pirate
a
that
lot of shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, dude, just because it's a meme, you guys are making it for
You're
all
making
these
it
companies to
incredible,
spend
yeah.
money on it. It's like, stop it.
All they see is like, oh, actually, everybody's actually watching this show, and it's like they don't realize, like, no, we're just like watching it ironically because it's a fucking terrible.
But that's
show.
also what me and Aldo always bitch about, being like, stop recommending this anime that you haven't watched in 20 years.
Mhm.
But like, so these people want to hate on it, but they're like, I'm gonna watch it first. Which,
But
like,
it's
I
like-
feel like I respect that more
Yeah.
than somebody being like, the original Trigun's a 10 out of 10. Blah,
Fuck
blah,
yeah.
blah,
Oh, it's like rewatch that. And
Rewatch
yeah,
it,
and then
come
tell
back,
me, and then let me
and then we'll
really
talk
know
about
what you
it.
think. Watch it with adult eyes and see what it's like.
No, it's crazy, and you'll have. In the other side of the coin, you'll have people just because Last of Us is so hyped, they'll be like, "That shit is bad." That shit is.
You seen
that
that?
shit sucks.
Oh, actually,
No,
no.
no,
I think
no.
it was amazing. I
No,
thought it
no,
was
no.
great.
Yeah, but you'll have the same fucking community
Nah.
of nerds on the internet saying like, "Oh no, this show's terrible." Blah 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 blah.
There's
Why
always
did The
something
Last
that-
of Us get a good
The-
show adaptation
The
and not
little
this
girl,
other thing?
dude. Have you seen the hate the little girl's been getting? Like, get the fuck.
She's a great
outta
actress,
here.
though.
Get the fuck.
Like,
outta
people
here.
are casting solely off look, but like this girl they got for The Last of Us is a good actress.
She's
Yeah.
from Game of Thrones, right?
Is she?
She's the girl from the what's the bear one? She's the one from the bear. Remember, she's like towards the end of the season.
mountain?
She gets no. She gets killed by a troll because like she's like, oh bro, she's some little girl. She comes from the. There's a scene in Game of Thrones where they're having a meeting or something.
Oh, she is. GOT right there.
Yeah. She's from Game of Thrones. I just know that she's from the House of the Bear or something like that, bro. I remember her because she demonstrated this, like, I'm this tiny little girl, but I'm this badass, like, you know what I mean? Badass woman in the meeting that they had with, like, Jon Snow and all them or something like that.
Oh!
Yeah, her. That's her.
Oh, Bella Ramsey is oh god, I forget who this character is. She was like 5 when this came out.
I remember that
No,
she was,
how did you recognize her?
Bro, I remembered. I was like, yo, she's from Game of Thrones, dude. She has that face. And I just know her because of her attitude. Like, the way they have her play Ellie, that was basically the same attitude they had
Mormont.
that's her name?
Mormont.
That's
Lyanna Mormont.
Yes. There you go, the House of Mormon. Yeah. That was her. So I would just remember her. She had that, like, I'm a fucking badass attitude, and
I'm
they just
a Northman.
basically kept that shit in The Last of Us, bro.
Sansa Stark, I'm not promising shit.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. She's got experience.
She
She
does.
has
I didn't even
experience.
realize
Yeah,
this.
she
She's
has
got a lot
experience.
of stuff in here.
Yes, sir.
She's got. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like more excited now. I had no idea. I just
Yeah.
thought people were being mean. I was like, she's a great
No,
actress.
she's a
like I
great
was
actress.
almost impressed. I was being like, for this being the first thing I recognized her in, this is excellent.
When
This is
when I
great.
first saw her, it took me a little bit, but I was like, yo, I've seen her before. Granted, I did have to look it up. I was like, yo, what did she come out in? And then I saw it was Game of Thrones. I was like, there you go. I knew I've seen her before, but yeah, she was the House of the Bear girl.
But for
Whatever.
can we talk about how like Pedro Pascal is like putting the whole nerd live action show industry on his back?
On his back,
On his back, bro.
Mandalorian.
Like, he was the best part of Wonder Woman 1984.
Which is terrible.
It's a
movie.
terrible
It's a
movie,
terrible
except for
movie.
Pedro
Yeah,
Pascal.
except for him.
He was in Narcos.
He's amazing.
He's amazing
Yeah,
in The Mandalorian, like you were saying.
Uh-huh.
Like, he is like probably my favorite TV show actor right now.
He's
like
very versatile,
live
man.
action TV show actor is probably
Uh-huh.
Pedro Pascal and like nobody else.
He's
and playing
very
different
versatile.
and playing differently all the time.
Dude,
like
yeah.
that's what I was talking
It
about.
doesn't feel like
earlier.
overacting when he's on screen.
Exactly, like all these fucking people that want to be like The Rock and like they want to be famously for their face. I get Arnold pulled it off for a little bit, but after that, like Arnold was just Arnold, Sylvester Stallone was just Sylvester Stallone. You know what I'm saying? All these actors.
What's his name from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Chris Pratt.
No, the wrestler.
Oh,
Oh,
Batista.
Dave Batista.
Dave
He's
Batista's
good.
better than The Rock.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
he's been
has-
nominated for a Grammy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
A Grammy, an Oscar, hasn't he?
Well,
He-
I'll say this. Well, actually, no. They both have the same
I don't know about an
amount
Oscar.
of experience. Actually, no. I
He's
think
been
David Batista
nominated-
has less experience than
Like
The Rock.
I remember GQ or somebody did like it was a chart with like along the y-axis was like number of nominations and along the x-axis was number of movies appears in. And like The Rock on the x-axis is all the way on the fucking right, obviously, but he doesn't have that many nominations, so he's like near the bottom. But then Dave Batista is like the closest to the center because per film or per project that he's in, he's the most number of nominations of anybody that's been through professional
I
wrestling.
think, in my opinion, it's because he's more.
Good.
He's willing to like play more different roles. Because, for example,
He
John
acts.
Cena plays the same fucking character in every movie.
he just
he's in.
shits on himself.
Yes, he's always like the Marine military guy. The Rock plays just the big buff jack guy in every movie he plays.
He just
I mean,
plays The Rock.
He
The
plays
Rock.
exactly.
He's
He
not
just plays
acting.
The Rock. Yeah,
He's
he
not
just
acting.
plays himself. And at least in my opinion, Dave Batista is like plays Drax. If he's in what's that one with Ryan Gosling, Blade Runner 20.
Oh, yeah.
He's in that one.
Even-
Like, dude, he's Actually, now that we're talking about Dave Bautista, have y'all seen the trailer to the new movie that he's coming out in?
Which one?
Knock in the Cabin?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Have
you
you
know
seen
what?
that one?
I did watch that
I
trailer.
want to watch that movie so bad.
Not in the cabin?
It's
I probably saw it, but I can't
basically these religious people show up to this guy's door, right? And they're telling him like, I think he has 3 kids, and they're telling him like, yo, an apocalypse is coming, and the only way to end it is you have to sacrifice one of your children. And he's like, for every hour that you like don't do it, like a bunch of people around the world are gonna keep dying, and like until you sacrifice one of your kids, bro. You have to watch the trailer. It's way better than it sounds. Like, dude,
no, you got me in the
dude,
brand.
that shit was.
It's cool.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, yo, and the fact that it was Dave Bautista, I was like, that's fucking crazy. But imagine you know how like Jehovah's Witness or whoever the hell comes to your door. Imagine Dave Bautista's at your door, bro. This big jack guy in a suit.
He was even funny in Glass Onion.
Well, let me tell you, on the whale, like a same aspect is the thing. Like
Dave Bautista's in the whale.
there's a like door by door religious person that shows up to this guy's apartment.
Oh wow,
Is it
Yeah.
Dave Bautista?
It's crazy.
Would you open the door for Dave Bautista
I would.
in a religious suit if you saw that? If you knew that he was like a Mormon or something?
Maybe not.
If he was like, I'm here to talk to you about Jesus, but it was Dave Bautista.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't open that shit.
Nah.
Would you open it?
As a mixed Filipino, I don't know how much I trust another mixed Filipino.
About that? Just be like, I think I know what you're up to. I'm getting like some sense.
Do you bringing food in the house or not?
It's like,
But Pedro Pascal is really good.
Goated.
Good, really good on
Goated.
The Last of Us. The Last of Us is a video game that is fucking awesome. That is really good.
I'm really hyped for the rest.
And you haven't played it. You played the
I haven't
first
played it.
2 hours of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So everything that was just in like the first episode.
I've
Yeah.
literally only seen it. Like I know what happens to the daughter. I've only seen up to what happens to her, and then after that, I never seen. It's crazy because I knew what happened. Like I knew it was coming. I still shed a couple tears for her. That was really sad. They did a really good job in that scene.
No, yeah, I did get choked up like in some moments. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Even when they burned the body of the little girl.
Oh, that
don't
was
worry.
crazy.
It's like, don't worry, we got you. It's like,
Yeah.
you can eat your favorite food right
And
now.
then they show her. Yeah, they murdered
Yeah.
me without my consent, bro. That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Imagine-
But
But his daughter got shot.
we
And honestly, Pedro Pascal, speaking of Game of Thrones, is the best actor in all of Game of Thrones.
he
Probably.
contradicts him.
No,
No,
he,
no, no,
he
I
was
didn't-
saying
I
the
didn't
character isn't like because he
Oh.
dies early. Like
Yeah.
he's in half a season
Everybody
and he
dies.
gets mutilated. Well,
No,
yeah,
he died.
He has
Like,
probably
bro,
the
yeah.
best death scene
Yeah,
of
it's
anybody in the
really?
show.
Oh,
Pedro
You know what's
Pascal's
crazy?
character.
It's because what made me like I love that whole scene, but it made me annoyed because I was like, bro, you were good enough to do it, and he was good. Like he was good enough to do it, but it's like, oh, bro, like
Honestly,
man,
it's
no,
different.
man.
He dies. That character dies different in the book too.
Does he really?
Yeah. Like he does. Like in the show, like he like gouges his eyes out first and then crushes his skull.
Oh Jesus.
Well, that's how it happens
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
show.
in the show, he basically just like in one.
No,
food,
he
okay.
stuck. He
Oh,
stuck
no,
his
yeah,
thumbs
you're right,
through his
you're right.
eyeball, gouged out his eyes, and then he kind of like crushed
Yeah,
his
that's right,
skull,
that's right,
and then
that's
just like keeled over from poison. In the book, like he's just kind of like just getting like bashed in. It's not the whole like eyeball gouging thing. It's just like the whole like bashing and then squeeze, and then he just falls on top of him, and like that like is what really kills him because a 400-pound dude just fucking
He's laying
squished
on
his
top of
head.
him.
Yeah.
So, no, but in the show that was, I won't lie.
Well,
in the show, I
honestly-
was so like my mouth was jaw dropped.
That's
Like,
why a
so
lot
good.
of people don't like the Game of Thrones show because they fucked up the whole like Dorne saga. Like Pedro Pascal's character is supposed to have like 8 bastard daughters.
Oh,
And like they're all supposed to be assassins that like come back because they're like his dad
Because his
died.
dad died, yeah.
So then like there's like this whole sub arc about them like overtaking the Dornish government to go overtake King's Landing, which just never happened in the show because they didn't want to cast enough brown people.
That part, I mean, yeah, that actually sounds like really believable. They were like, "Yo, we don't have enough brownies."
So, as of now, we are going to play a little game.
a little game.
A little game. It's going to be a little long game. Let's hope that Christopher James can keep his focus this long.
It will be pretty hard.
And this will be a great opportunity for Crunchyroll to throw a bone at us.
Yeah, let
throw a bone at us,
give
'cause
us a
right now-
code. We can give out free subscriptions.
Because I mean, I've seen some podcasts and I haven't seen anybody done their like voting like on show.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And I haven't heard many podcasts talk about as many comments as we did earlier. So I'm just fucking saying Crunchyroll. I'm just saying.
And also like like us going through this Crunchyroll voting system of like anime nominations,
Yep.
we're not sponsored by them.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, on Monday, March 6th,
Tree fuel. Huh?
Crunchyroll will be hosting the 7th annual Anime Awards for 2023.
7? Damn,
7th. And that's entirely why Crunchyroll should sponsor us, because we are about to go through the entirety of the nomination process,
Categories?
which categories that Crunchyroll wants you to submit every day.
And
So,
who else has done that? Nobody.
so
That we know of.
just a little disclaimer from Crunchyroll here at the top. Did you vote today? Show your support by voting daily until January 25th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget to invite your friends.
Which is a crazy loophole.
Invite every day. You
You
got to
t-
vote every day.
You told me that they have graphs to show what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which eases my mind, but still, you shouldn't be allowed to vote many times.
No, but that's how you
That
just know
goes
it's a
against-
popularity contest. It's
That
just
goes
like,
against
yeah.
that goes against like all voting.
It's like
systems.
NBA All-Star voting. You gotta text in to like vote who you want. So like if you can get everybody to fucking vote for one
But every
specific
day?
person- yeah.
Yeah.
no,
but
yeah,
see,
people will do that shit.
that's how you know it's just like a fake way for Crunchyroll to get like traffic, because it's
Yeah.
like they're gonna have
It's
people
like singing
every
with the
day.
stars and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, here we go.
Revenue.
First category, starting from the bottom: best voice actor performance in English. First, Cloverworks, Amanda Lee
Didn't watch it.
in My Dress Up Darling.
Okay.
And this is how this is gonna work. Me and Aldo, as Between Nerds podcast, we're gonna try to come to a consensus. If we have a disagreement, then then CJ will be the tie-breaking vote,
Okay.
and we're gonna go through the entirety of the voting process.
Okay.
Number 2, Light in Films, Charami Lei. It's some little kid. It's a Netflix original, and I don't remember what it's
It's
called.
like Jimmy Neutron.
Yes. Next, Wit Studio and Cloverworks, Natalie Van Sistine in Spy Family. Wit Studio, Sung Won Cho, aka Pro ZD in Ranking of Kings. I'm guessing that's Boji.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too.
Studio Trigger, Zach Aguilad in Cyberpunk Edge
Which is
Runners.
Martinez.
Yeah, it's totally David Martinez. Last one, Toei Animation, Zeno Robinson in Dragon Ball Super.
Who do they play?
Who knows? It's either Gohan or Piccolo.
My guess is Piccolo because Piccolo seems like the forefront.
Aldo, who is your vote for best?
Okay.
Chris Sabat.
From
It
the
has to be Gohan.
from
so
three
it's Gohan.
from
Yeah, it has to be
3 out of the 6 that I've watched,
Okay.
I know Piccolo. Piccolo's voice has always been great.
No, I actually think it's.
Is
I
it?
actually think it's Gohan's voice because if
Okay.
I recall, Chris Sabat is the one that voices Piccolo and Vegeta.
Look.
It's 100% Piccolo.
It's 100% Piccolo. Robinson. Yes.
Oh, okay, I was wrong.
So
I was wrong. My
like
bad, my
his
bad.
voice is cool, awesome. I like it. But if we're talking about like new anime, because Piccolo's got his, his time already. He's been doing his voice for a while. But like something as new as Cyberpunk, or something as new as Spice Family, or something as new as Ranking Kings, I feel like Cyberpunk is gonna take it.
Take it.
Yes.
That's a good point. A lot of people were on that Cyberpunk hype train. A lot of people.
As far as English stuff goes.
a lot of people, most people were watching. I watched Cyberpunk in English, so it's like,
Yeah, I do.
yeah, most people did.
Honestly, I'll go with that one too.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I watched it in English as well.
Yeah.
So, okay. We're
Okay, that's a good one. I
submitting
didn't
the
see
vote.
Ranking of Kings.
David Martinez. So, look, you can click on it and it tells you
Oh,
who did
there
it.
you go.
Zena Robinson is Gamma 2. We're just lying. We are just lying.
So it's not Piccolo?
It's not Piccolo. It's Gamma 2. Gamma 2 was Zeno Robinson. Why'd he get nominated? I barely remember Gamma 2 even speaking. Natalie Van Sistine was your forger.
Ooh,
She was good. She was good.
Oh,
that
someone
was
won.
so-
She was Kage. It's Kage.
Kage? You
I
think
know.
so?
Kage
Kage,
and
the
Ranking of Kings.
English one, and the
They
English
gave
one.
him that New Yorker accent,
Yeah,
remember?
no, it was hilarious in English, dude.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bocchi.
but Martinez?
I didn't hear.
Okay, anybody can play a little Mexican dude. I could do that.
Cool.
I could do that.
Netflix.
I could do
Hire
that.
my boy.
Hire me. I could play David Martinez. Are you serious?
Kage in ranking it in the English, he was fucking hilarious, bro. He was funny.
Okay, what's your vote, Aldo?
Fuck it.
No,
I get it.
No. Who's your vote?
No, I get it. I get it. Anybody can
No,
play a
no one's
Mexican
trying
boy.
to strong arm you.
Yeah,
no one signed up for it.
No, anybody can play a Mexican boy. You said it.
I said I
Anybody
could.
No,
he said
anybody.
he said he could.
Me gooder.
You gooder?
Me gooder.
You can play a Mexican boy because you're also a Mexican boy. You know, you just got here from Mexico.
Literally,
That's slight, bro.
That was a good one, Aldo. That was a good one.
Who would you really pick if we were talking shit? Like, you still say David Martinez,
It's
right?
because I watched Rankin Kings in
The
sub.
Japanese.
Yeah. So in the sub, he sounds like Miggy from fucking Parasite, or no, what is it called?
Yeah, from Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, "Hey, I'm bad. Fuck you." You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear it in English, so that's why I didn't pick
Shinichi.
But
Shinichi, please.
the English of Cyberpunk, we talked about this because it's not that Spanish Disney thing. It's not that. Oh, it's because I was talking to my abuelita and he said that my tia could not help me with the dinero.
It's like the movie we were just talking about with the guy teaching underprivileged kids in downtown Los Angeles.
Stand and deliver.
Yeah, stand and deliver. Oh, what do you think? I'm gonna go to college? Like it's not like that. Like Cyberpunk.
I love that movie, bro.
Cyberpunk. No, mister, you think I can do algebra? Like it's not like that. Like David Martinez, it's just it's totally an American dude who like maybe knows some Spanish on the side. Like
wild.
Who are you picking, Aldo?
Yeah. Be honest.
Okay.
No one's influencing you.
No, I'm picking Cyberpunk then.
Okay. He says Zach Aguilar as David Martinez and Cyberpunk Edge Runners as animated by Studio Trigger.
Only because I did not watch the dub for Ranking Games.
I am going to say Sung Won Cho, a.k.a. Pro ZD, a.k.a. Kage in Ranking of Kings Core 2, as animated by Wit Studio, the better studio to do Attack on Titan. Just throwing that out there.
That is very true.
Mr. Christopher James, we are at an impasse.
I guess as the tiebreaker...
Well, we know you already agreed with him.
Well, I did agree with him,
like
but
10 minutes ago.
Hey, hold on, suspense.
But he did make some fairly good points.
Aldo makes good points sometimes.
Did make very, very good points.
At least 50% of the time.
At least 30% of the time.
But in this case, you know what? I actually agree with Aldo, and I will say...
Did you watch the Japanese?
I did. I saw both.
Okay,
I saw both.
okay,
so the English, I know what he sounds like in English.
Okay.
But I do agree... It was really, really good in Cyberpunk.
Super
Okay.
organic.
Okay.
Super organic.
No, yeah.
Hey,
like,
thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
Thank you for giving the audience something.
Okay,
I do.
on January 20th, Between Nerds' first vote for Best Voice Artist Performance in English is going to Zach Aguilar.
Yeah.
I actually do agree with Aldo now.
Between Nerds. Accept.
Accept. Let's
But
go.
you should hear his voice in English. It's fucking hilarious. Dude. That shit was. But no, in Japanese, I saw the whole thing entirely in Japanese. I saw a few episodes in English, so I heard his voice. But no, in Japanese, yeah, I agree. He has
Japanese
like that,
is
like
wild.
he has like that, like nagging, like little voice over your fucking shoulder type person.
And not only that, but like the timing between like when you read the subtitles to when the action happens, because it's almost like animated like an old school like anime. So like you can feel like this like purposely set like frame dragging. That once you're done reading like the sub, it's like it's happening. I don't know. It just feels really organic in Japanese, even though I don't know Japanese.
Okay, then you'll like this category more. Best Voice Artist Performance, Japanese.
You know, it'd be crazy if Luffy's voice was on there.
It's not.
It would be cool.
First nomination, Atsumi Tanizaki, Anya Forger, Spy Family with Studio and Cloverworks.
Hers was so good, bro.
She's
She's so adorable.
Probably the
bro.
best.
Yeah,
Probably the best of the year.
so
Iconic already.
she's so good.
One year later. Oh, here's a good one. Chika Anzai as Chisato Nishigiki in Lycoris Recoil. A1 Pictures. We like that one. We like that one a lot. I like that one. Whatever. I've been corrected on that one for like 4 weeks straight already, and I wasn't even here for 3 of those weeks. Third,
It's time you learn.
here's a good one. God, this name's hard.
That is hard.
Phi Rose I as Jolene Cujo in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, as produced by David Production.
She's pretty good.
It's alright. It's
She's pretty good. She's pretty
alright. Anybody plays Jolene Cujo's? She's
We'll know.
well known in my
Just for a
book.
woman, I like it.
Here's an interesting one.
God damn,
Misaki Kuno
I can't believe-
as Fapta and Urimiui.
Because I already individually voted.
Yeah.
I came to you with the idea of like, let's vote together. But you also thought the same thing that I was thinking to record it. Because I thought we were just going to do it off mic and shit like that. But I'm glad we're recording it. But I can't
But you spoiled it
What do you mean?
with the suspense. You're supposed to hear it from me for the first time.
No, but I'm talking about the game.
Oh, okay,
We don't know
okay.
each other's decisions right now.
We
This is not
don't.
scripted.
We don't.
Yeah, but what I was saying is that I already voted like individually, but we're going through this like together.
Right.
But I can't.
You want to change your vote a little bit?
Huh?
You want to change your vote
No,
a little
no,
bit?
no. I
Oh, okay.
can't
He
believe.
stands 10 toes.
I can't believe how many times like Made in the Abyss was mentioned. I
People
couldn't
like
look at
Made
it.
in the
God damn. dude.
Hold on. We haven't even said what it is.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Misaki Kuno playing Fapata and Idumiui in Made in Abyss Golden City. The Golden City of Scorching Sun, as produced by Kinema Citrus. Here's a good one. Here's a really good
Ooh,
one.
that's a very good one.
Natsuki Hanae as Tanjiro Kamado
That's
in
a
Demon Slayer Kimetsu no
very
Yaiba
good
Entertainment
one.
District.
UFO
Arc.
table.
UFO
That's
table.
a very,
Just
very
got
good
indicted.
one.
But everybody hates his voice. Y'all are
love-
boosting
no, no, no,
every
English
no, no.
one sucks.
No. I love his. Nah,
He
y'all-
In
cries
Japanese?
a lot.
Yeah,
He
in
cries a
Japanese,
lot, but
no.
the Japanese is good.
No, the Japanese is. I think it's like.
I cannot
That's my
tolerate the
vote.
English
If I had to
dub.
vote, his would
Hold
be-
on.
just-
Spoilers.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Spoilers. Okay, last one. Yuki Kaji as Eren Yeager.
That's a girl.
In Attack
I'm
on
literally-
in Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2
No,
Literally,
as
just
produced by
learning right now
Mappa.
that That's a girl.
Like Attack on Titan, I cannot see you not seeing like Eren Jaeger's voice as like something as compared to like Piccolo or Gohan's voice or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this is good work, good animation. Probably a lot of hands got into the animation that maybe some animation was not that great, but like the story holds up. The mangaka holds up. Like he's been truthful to his work.
He's had to apologize about the ending.
Yeah.
He has gone to comic book conventions and apologized.
Tired.
No.
think
That's
that
that's
shows
the
weak
producer of the
resolve.
anime.
Oh, yeah,
That's
you're
the
right.
studio Mappa executive that you're talking about. The mangaka, the guy that actually wrote the damn
Young
thing.
dude. Yeah.
He has gone in public apologizing for the ending.
He should have never done that.
Like in person. There's a sea full of nerds and he's just like bowing like I'm sorry the ending's like
Fucking nerds. I hate them.
He should have never done
that. Aldo
that.
Mendez.
What's your vote,
Who
Aldo?
is your vote?
Yeah, who's your vote?
Between Spy Family, Lycanus Recoil, Stone Ocean, Made in Abyss, Entertainment District Arc, or Attack on
Demon
Titan.
Slayer.
Only only because of substance.
In
I'm gonna
Japanese.
I'm gonna go with Yuki Kaji, Eren Yeager, Attack on Titan.
That's an ass fucking decision. It's obviously Atsumi Tanizaki as Anya Forger in Spy Family. It's not even close. It's not even her voice is memeable. Like her voice has a year's worth of memes behind
Like
it.
any other like Hinamatsuri female
Yeah.
story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I get it.
But like better.
Dude, you will have to get me into something that Attack on Titan has made me feel more than what Spy Family has made me feel up to now.
The Japanese voice actor though. That's
Yeah.
all we're talking about. The Japanese
that's
voice
all I've
actor
seen.
between Anya and Eren Yeager.
That's all I've seen. Probably just the first season, the second season. I've seen the English stuff too.
CJ, tie-breaking vote.
Tie-breaking vote. I'm gonna have to go with Anya Forger because she just like
good.
straight
She's good. I'm
made
not
me
even mad.
laugh. She made
I'm not
me
even
like
mad.
dog. She's just straight adorable, bro.
I'm not even mad.
No, yeah, Anya Forger is oh man.
Okay, here's an apt one.
Hats off to her, bro, because she did a great job.
Here's an apt one. Third from the bottom. Best romance. Just in time for Feelings February. Okay, we have Call of the Night as produced by Leiden Films Incorporated. We watched that, like 2 months ago?
Yes.
We have Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic, which we are watching next week as produced by A1 Pictures. We have Komi Can't Communicate, produced by OLM, which I was talking about during our main discussion of Hitoribocchi. One that I don't think any of us in this room have seen. Love After World Domination, Project Number 9 Incorporated. It's basically like if the Red Power Ranger fell in love with one of the villains. That's
Okay.
basically what
Interesting dynamic, I guess.
that's basically what Love After World Domination is.
That's unique, I guess.
Or My Dress Up Darling by Cloverworks, which I would argue is not an actual romance because nothing actual romantic happens between them.
It's like more comedy, isn't it?
Here's one that I watched half of the first season of. Me and Aldo have watched the first episode together.
Oh, yeah.
Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie, as produced by Karen Shah.
I have not seen them.
Aldo,
Okay, I got you. Me only having the only one I've watched.
you've
is
watched one. You've
Yeah.
watched one.
Call of the Night, but I've seen Kaguya-sama.
Right.
Kaguya-sama, I know what kind of romance it
Right,
is.
right.
Okay,
It's
so,
goated with the sauce.
Yes. Haven't seen Dress Up Darling. I haven't seen. Well, I've seen the first episode of Shikomori, Not Just a Cutie.
Right.
I'm gonna say it's Call of the Night. Picks in a specific bone that I care to look at, which is like adult conversations.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it is, it is something like Hinamatsuri instead of being like a shonen is
It's like a gag.
but it's like adult setting. It's an
Right.
adult setting. It's not
Right.
middle schoolers. It's not high schoolers. It's just like people that have jobs.
It's literally about a young man becoming an adult.
yes.
That's Call of the Night.
Yeah, exactly. But like all these real things, just like in like Bocchi the Rock, which touches like on how like a musician kind of lives. Like here, it touches where like a lot of toxic relationships will put you in. You
Right.
know, like a lot of different weird settings. Like, oh, I'm gonna make him jealous with his fucking boys at this party, or I'm gonna disregard him like when I'm introduced to these people or something like that. I don't know. It just like puts like a lot of settings of like toxic relationships out there.
So you're voting Call of the Night.
I'm voting Call of the Night.
What about you, Jim?
For the best romance category, I agree with Aldo. Out of all of these on here that I've seen, Call of the Night's my favorite. But like it being the best romance category, that makes me want to vote for who do I think does romance the best, not necessarily which is my favorite. Which is why I threw that little blurb in there about My Dress Up Darling, because like I don't think it actually does romance well. Komi Can't Communicate does socially inept people that need like a certain level of professional care in a public setting well. Do I think it's a good romance? I do not. Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie is animated like amazingly, like the way they animate the character models looks great, like firm, strong designs, bright colors. It doesn't get this weird filmy grain that you see a lot in anime where it's distorted
romance.
because it's it looks bright, it looks good quality. Call of the Night is, I think it's really good. I think it's real good. Like I almost bought like the volume of the manga where the anime ends off the other day, volume 5. I almost bought it on Barnes and Noble the other day, but then I went to Mexico and I was like, oh, I should save $20, whatever.
Which is like 2 million pesos.
which like I'm not just like buying books anyways, right? But my issue with Call of the Night, not my issue, but like what makes Call of the Night a good discussion topic is that the actual 200-year-old girl in Call of the Night is actually a terrible romantic partner. And that's like the point of Call of the Night, because like even though she's older and is dating a younger guy, he has to teach her what it means to be in a mature relationship. I don't think that's a good romance. So all that leaves me with is Kaguya-sama.
Which you have not seen.
Which like I have not seen, but we have seen 2 episodes. I've seen the first season like 4-5 times at this point. Once for the podcast. I've seen the second season 2-3 times, once for the podcast. And that's why we wanted to do season 3, which is ultra romantic. First week of February, because we know it's going to be a 10 out of 10 bombshell, and we're just going to be here geeking, being like, oh, wasn't that so cute that they did this and that, and it's so funny and like hilarious. So I'd have to go with Kaguya-sama Love is War, just because the category is best romance. And I think they do romance the best.
I get you. Well, since y'all are on a split decision, I won't lie.
I don't think we've agreed once yet.
I won't lie. The only one I've seen is Call of the Night. So I'm gonna have to go with Call of the Night.
Ah, boo! Did you not just hear me me break it down. Whatever. It's submitted. It's submitted. Don't yell at me. It's
I heard you broke
submitted.
it down, but that's
It's submitted. I literally broke down every nomination, and here I am, like selecting fucking Call of the Night. Whatever, guys.
What are we doing now?
Good shot.
Best fantasy.
Good shit, Aldo. Good
Best
shit, Aldo.
fantasy.
Good
Thank
shit,
you,
good
thank
shit.
you.
Best fantasy. First off,
We've seen most of them.
yes, we've seen most of these, if not all of it, except for the last one.
Yeah, the
oh,
last
you haven't
one.
seen Overlord.
I've seen a
I've seen Overlord.
You, oh, yeah.
You have?
I've seen
The
it.
old
It's good.
anime?
No, this is like.
Oh no, I'm talking. Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of another one.
Anyways, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc is animated by UFO Table. Best Fantasy. Remember, Best Fantasy. Made in Abyss, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Kinema Citrus. Mashuko Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation Season 1 Part 2. Okay, as produced by Studio Bind. We've got 3 novels of the light novel in here somewhere. Overlord Season 4 is produced by Studio Madhouse. I've seen the first season.
I've seen that first season.
I never picked it up after that.
Yeah.
After
It's-
he
I've
has
seen it
that
so long ago.
that huge ditch fight with the
Yeah.
zombie girl. Never watched it after that.
Dude, you should.
You know what I did? I watched the first half of season 2, but it was about like lizards making love, and I wasn't with it.
Nope.
Just
continue.
nope. I didn't.
Just
Where
watch
did
it.
the tails go? Like, do you move the tail? Like, girl, your tail's too thick. Like,
That's just. What was the next one?
second to last, Ranking of Kings Core 2, just to be precise, Core 2 as
We
produced
haven't
by
seen
Wit
Core
Studio.
2.
Yes, we have.
Oh, okay. We have.
The episodes 13 through 24 is basically what it's saying.
Oh,
It's the
okay,
second
okay,
one,
yeah.
And last one, the case study of Vanitas Core 2
Never
as
seen
produced
that.
by Studio Bones. Well, I've never even heard of that one until I just read it.
Never.
I didn't even realize Overlord was on
Hands
season
down.
4.
Limited, yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Give me a 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
3.
No, you give me a 3, 2, 1, and then we'll say your answer.
Oh, why?
Yeah, you give us a 3, 2, 1.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
count y'all down. Ready?
Hold on.
No,
This is-
no. Go for it. Go for
Can
it.
I at least explain, like...
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold
All
on,
right,
go
all
for
right.
it.
No,
Go for
you're
it.
gonna say your
Three,
answer
two,
and then
one.
explain
Yeah.
what your answer
Okay,
is. Alright,
okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Mashuko
Tensei,
Tensei.
but
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
very-
It is the
Pinnacle.
pinnacle, astronomical fucking like gap in between Demon Slayer, which is I believe my second choice out of all this. But it's not even fantasy because it just feels like more
It's horror, it's
like
shonen.
yeah, like a fighting. And then Made in Abyss, I'm telling you,
it's fantasy as fuck.
It's fantasy as fuck, but it's more of a fucking.
It's gore, it's
a
horror,
gore
it's
fest.
horror.
This is how I thought it was gonna go down. I thought you were gonna say Mushoku Tensei, and I thought you were gonna say Ranking of Kings.
No.
I thought you were gonna say.
No, Mashuko Tensei, as far as fantasy goes, as far as me feeling like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, for sure.
Like, that is fantasy.
Like me playing a fantasy RPG, it's Mashuko Tensei.
Yeah.
Like me sitting there being like, do, you were born in a new world. Do, press A. Do, how do you want to
Water
spec?
balls.
You get
Water.
isekai.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Like,
Get Isekai into Skyrim. That'd be dope.
it's Mashuko Tensei. It's Mashuko
It is,
Tensei.
yeah, it's Mashuko Tensei.
Hey,
you guys
came together on a
But see, that's why he did that.
Alright,
He knows I
yeah,
love
yeah.
Mashuko Tensei.
No, but I love Mashuko Tensei too.
But you know we like
guys
it. Okay.
came together on a
Okay, here we go. Here's a hard one.
Best
one,
drama?
Best drama. All right. First. Oh, God. First, 86 Part 2, as produced by A1 Pictures.
We watched it, right?
We watched
Yeah.
86. It's got the little spider robots, and he's got to kill his brother, who's in the mind of a spider robot. And then an Aryan princess is like learning to not be racist.
There's a lot going on.
It has something similar with the second one in this category, Attack on Titan, the final season Part 2, as produced by Studio Mappa. Again, a German isolationist decides to commit mass genocide to protect his own peoples. So, exact same plot, I guess.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Actually, Aaron Yeager has the opposite.
Oh yeah, the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the
he
many.
kills
yeah.
the many for the few.
For the few, yeah, that's right.
And remember, this category is best drama. Best drama. Remember this. Number 3, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, as produced by Studio Trigger. Only 10 episodes long, kind of short, but classic nonetheless.
Dance, Zur.
As produced by Studio Mappa, it's about a ballerina man who joins a ballerina class to hook up with a girl.
Black Swanish.
Yeah, a girl he likes is in ballet, and he decides to become a little ballerina man.
Okay. Okay.
To try to get those ballerina toes or whatever they're into.
Those are ugly, I heard.
Hey, I watched Black Swan.
They broken as fuck.
Yeah,
I love Black Swan.
Again, the Netflix original Kotaro Lives Alone, as produced by Leiden Films Incorporated. I don't even know why that's a drama, because it looks like a kid show to me. Number 6, I guess this is drama. This is so extreme drama, it's horror, which is kind of what we were just discussing. Made in Abyss, The Golden City of the Scorching Sun, as produced by Kinema Citrus.
I know you're gonna make me go first. And
Remember, it's drama. Best drama.
And I'm glad, because Made in Abyss should not even be there. And all
It's
this
drama.
No, it is drama.
It's dramatic.
But, yes, but it's not drama. It's not.
I think it's very dramatic.
It's not. It's not like.
I think it's super dramatic.
It's not like.
It's so dramatic, it's traumatic.
What's the Guillermo del Toro movie? The Love Wing Water.
Pinocchio.
No.
The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water. It's like how you see like political like drama in like the Game of Thrones.
Right. Drama. Remember, this is best drama.
Yes, I know.
Okay. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me.
Made in Abyss should not be there. Because I feel like this is so... Like, Made in Abyss is its own thing.
Okay,
Like, it should be, which one is the best Made in Abyss? Made in Abyss, Made in Abyss, or Made in Abyss?
Which one made you want to throw up the heart?
Exactly. Anyway, so Cyberpunk, Edge Runners.
Is it a drama? Is it
I
even?
feel-
Is it
I feel-
even a drama?
I feel like drama is a very important like description of this category because
Is it the whale?
Cyberpunk has romance, has anti-romance, like toxic relationships. It has
Gang activity.
workforce, gang activity, capitalism.
It's a social deconstruction.
It's a social deconstruction, exactly. So I feel like there's a lot of different things in there that cause you to feel a dramatic effect to the story.
But is that a drama?
I'm putting it up there.
Okay.
And then 86, no. I feel like it is so much tries to be a drama.
He's gonna vote for Attack on Titan.
It's so much like tries to be a drama that is not a drama because they're like, then she fell in love, and then she's doing bad, and then she's doing this, and then it's like a novella almost.
Yeah.
It just feels like
that sounds dramatic
That
to me.
sounds
Our
super
novellas not dramatic.
They are, but like it just feels like gaggy drama. And then Attack on Titan, I feel like that shouldn't be in there because I feel like that to me, it's more of
Another
fiction. Like it's just like an extension to fantasy and fiction just because of like the fleshy mechas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it has like a dramatic tone to it, a dramatic set of history in it, even, So I'm gonna say Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
I'm not convinced Cyberpunk Edge Runners is dramatic at all.
Yeah.
Like when I think drama, I'm thinking like things that make my heart hurt. Like things that make me so sad and like upset over like pain I'm seeing on screen, or like pain that's being felt on screen. That like it makes me uncomfortable because I hate dramas. I do hate dramas. Like I don't like being uncomfortable like that. Like I want like big dumb fucking Marvel movies, or I want like cool imagery. I want to be scared. I don't like feeling sad. And the saddest I felt watching an anime was Made in Abyss, because like when people are being mutilated and crying, and people are crying about watching their friend being mutilated, I'm like losing my shit. Like I want to throw up. I'm so uncomfortable. And that's Made in Abyss. So I'm gonna vote Made in Abyss. I think both our points are valid, because you're kind of like, it's not a drama because it's so fucked up. So it's basically
it's a fantasy.
It's basically
super
body
fantasy.
horror. It's like a body horror fantasy thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my thing is like, it takes that body horror fantasy and like it does make it dramatic.
Because drama, you can throw something like a story of like Your Lie in April. To me, that's drama.
That's drama. That's drama.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you throw that to me, and I felt more about that. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Than Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss, it was so abruptly
graphic
that like even like the slightest grip that you had on, or
Sanity.
like the slightest attachment you had to a character, it was like, well, now it's getting rape, or now it's getting mutilated, or now it's getting punched in the face, or now it's drowning in some river. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, holy fuck, like it's not even a drama.
See, I think that's dramatic. What's the movie where like the dog drowns? Or like the movie Marley and Me, where the dog dies, and you're that's super dramatic.
Yes,
Or I
but
Am
that's
Legend
in
when he
the
kills his
in the
dog.
context. That's in the context of a family having a 15-year-old life with this dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, hey, meet your puppy, fuck your puppy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Be sad about that dead puppy.
exactly. So
CJ, tie-breaking vote.
Okay, so
I think the only one you've watched is Edge Runners and maybe Attack on Titan, right?
I've seen all the Attack on Titan. I've seen Edge Runners.
you have to be the tiebreaker, so you can't pick
Well,
another
okay.
one.
I've maybe seen like a little bit of Main Abyss, but not. I don't think I've seen
The third season?
Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen that far.
The second season.
The second season,
Second
right.
season.
It's
Had a
one
movie.
it's
Oh,
one
yeah.
season a movie and then the second
second
season.
Okay. So, well, I
So you're
do
going to say
like
Edge Runners.
Well, okay, since the only one I've seen is Edge Runners, I do agree with Aldo though, because to me, Edge Runners was kind of like a novella, so it was really, for me at least, it was really.
You're just saying that because David
Dramatic.
Martinez is Hispanic. That's
No,
why it was a novella.
To me, it was a good story.
I submitted it. Don't yell at me. Best action. Again, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, as produced by Studio Mappa. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, as produced by Studio Trigger. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc, as produced by UFO Table. Here's one we haven't seen for a little bit. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, as produced by David Production. Lycoris Recoil, as produced by A1 Pictures. And again, Spy Family, as produced by Wit Studio and Cloverworks. You want me to go first this time? Is that fair? Is that fair? Is that fair? Okay.
Let you go first.
Best action. I bitch almost every other episode that I can't stand the CGI in Studio Mappa's iterations of Attack on Titan, and that judgment passes on to part 2 of the Attack on Titan final season. Like, I think a lot of the CGI looks very, very tacky. It looks rushed. It looks poorly polished. Cyberpunk Edge Runners. This is probably my favorite category I've seen this in so far. I think the action Cyberpunk Edge Runners looks amazing, especially after you've played the game, because it's just like, what would happen if somebody really did have the Sandevestein? And like, it pauses everything. I think the action is animated stupendously. Like, it's not cheap. It's Studio Trigger we're talking about here. Like, this isn't cheap. And like, Studio Trigger still has like this very artsy aesthetic. Like, they do their own thing all the time, and that makes the action like stand out that much more in my brain, right? But Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc, like what? Like, the best fight scene we've had in like 5-6 years of anime is Tengen fighting Upper Moon 6.
Yeah.
Right?
So, yeah,
Fighting Upper Moon 6 when he's still only got one arm, one eye, and like, it's just CGI flames everywhere, but then it's forced introspection against their 2D models and the CGI background, but then it's semi 2D because there's 2D cell shading in the foreground, and like, it breaks your brain, like, just watching it every time. Like, maybe that should have been the movie instead of the Mugen Train. Like, it's so amazing. It's the best 20 minutes of action animation we've had in like a decade. You know what I mean? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. When I watched Core 2 after my trip to what was my last work trip before Mexico and Vegas? It was
Seattle?
Portland. Right.
Seattle?
So it was Portland. And I watched Core 2, and I remember tweeting David Productions production of Stone Ocean at this point just looks like a slideshow presentation with lips moving.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like, they have given up on fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But then Lycoris Recoil is probably like the best anime original of 2022. Like, it's lollies with guns. It's John Wicks, but they're little bitches just shooting people. like I don't like. Are you telling me like John Wick doesn't have like amazing action? Imagine that as an anime, and they're all girls. Like. That's hard to dispute at that point. Spy Family is probably my least favorite category I've seen Spy Family in.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. The few action scenes that exist, and keyword few, they're great. But again, it's few and far between. You're getting maybe, 2-3 minutes every 3 to 4 episodes of actual action. I would have to say the Entertainment District arc, just because of the final fight between Tengen and Upper Moon 6. But I love Tengen. Like, Tengen's probably my favorite character I've seen in the past 10 years.
Okay. So, Attack on Titan for me, it's out of the question. This has a similar feeling to Demon Slayer to me, and I'll get to that right now. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, as far as action goes, don't get me wrong, the animation makes it feel like it's actiony all the time, and that's how good the animation is. But if you pay attention, it's not just action all the time. It feels like Spy Family. It is actiony at the points that it needs to be. It is romance at the anti-romance at the points that it needs to be.
It's almost rude to try to contain it into a category like that.
And then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, absolutely not. It feels more, if anything, more fantasy to me than action is.
That's true. True.
So now with Demon Slayer, and the same point that I have with Attack on Titan, it feels more like a Western. It is not an action movie. It feels more like a Western story of a standoff between two forces.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Spy Family, it's more than just an action and a comedy and a romance. It's a slice of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the family dynamic to me. So I will have to go with Licorice Recoil, which is the most active.
I don't hate it.
In action sequences and action situations and espionage.
I don't hate it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Licorice Recoil.
That's actually a really good one.
Christopher.
I was actually stuck on between those two. If I had to truly be honest, I'm gonna have to go with the Demon Slayer Entertainment arc, only because that whole entire sequence, bro, that shit blew my.
It's the best thing ever put to animation.
No lie, when reading it in the manga form was insane, but seeing it transition to anime, I was like, yo, this is one of the greatest things I've seen in this surpassed a lot of One Piece moments for me in this year. And you guys know, if you guys have been watching this,
you
I'm
like
a
One
huge
Piece for
fanatic.
real? Oh, I didn't know that.
Very funny. So it's this shit surpassed
the long ass one, right?
Yeah, the one that's 1,050 episodes or some shit. You like that?
You've heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I was just curious.
I don't hate your decision. That's fine. Here's such a nerd community type of topic. Must protect at all costs character.
I believe we can do this in a 3-2-1 too.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. So okay, hold on. Can I just list? Let me list who's in the category. Hold on. So you have Anya Forger again, Spy Family, Wit Studio, and Cloverworks. Bocchi, Wit Studio, Ranking of Kings. Kage, Boji's best friend, also has a New Yorker accent in the dub. Ranking of Kings again, Wit Studio. Kotaro Sato. The Netflix original Kataro Lives Alone, as produced by Light & Films Incorporated. Marin Katagawa in My Dress Up Darling, again produced by Cloverworks. Or here's a new one. Oh no, it's not. Shoko Komi in Komi Can't Communicate, as produced by OLM.
Okay.
Main character,
the titular character, the title character, if you will. Aldo wants to do a 3-2-1. I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
We can do a 3-2-1.
Okay.
I feel it.
CJ, count us down, please.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's roll the dice. Ready, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
3.
We're singing on 1, or we're singing it on
after one.
After 1. I'm gonna say
3, 2, 1, beat.
and then you guys will be able to go.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bocchi.
All
right.
Absolutely.
There was a chance it was gonna be Anya though. Am I tripping?
No.
I was actually
Absolutely
pretty
not.
certain you guys were gonna pick Bocchi too.
Absolutely not.
Bocchi was my vote.
Absolutely not. And we can go through Spy Family. We can go through Kage. I haven't seen my Dress Up Darling. I have not seen.
It got a lot of nominations.
I have not seen the other one with
it has been getting a lot of.
It got a lot of nominations.
But I am confident that Ranking of Kings makes you feel something more than any of
You're like
others.
upset when something happens to Bocchi.
Yeah,
You're like,
no
you
lie.
motherfucker.
No
like,
lie.
Dude,
when I saw, I can't remember his name, is when he punches him through and he lands him into the pit of hell or whatever the fuck. I was like, this bro. I was so pissed. I was so mad.
on our season 4 recap, when we talk about like Bocchi and like the experiences like he has to his loved ones and to his immediate family, fucking ridiculous. Bocchi, absolutely, you have to
Hell
protect him
Bocchi
At all costs.
All costs. Yes.
but see, that's kind of ironic
you know what's
because like
crazy?
he could probably like protect himself at
What's
this
crazy?
point.
That was a
Yes,
that was a
but like
unanimous vote.
emotionally, nobody hurt Bocchi anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first season, it was all trash to Bocchi. It was ridiculous.
Core one?
That's the first
Unanimous between all
vote.
three of
yeah,
us.
I was gonna vote Bocchi myself.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Let's see if that streak continues. Best supporting character. First one, Ai Hayakashi, the mistress, the maiden, the assistant to Kaguya-sama and Kaguya-sama Love is War, as produced by A1 Pictures. Anya Forger in Spy Family, as produced by Wit Studio and Cloverworks. I would actually argue that she is the main character in Spy Family.
It's so weird.
Kage. Okay, Ranking of Kings Core 2 Wit Studio. Okay, that makes sense. We love Kage. Rebecca in
that's a good
Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
That's a good one.
The girl with zero riz. If you'll allow me. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is produced by Studio Trigger.
Short
good
for
one.
charisma.
Oh my god. Tengen Uzui in Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Dark as produced by UFO Table. I don't know. I heard somebody on the side of the table has a bias towards Tengen Uzui. I don't know, buddy.
Someone on this table
I
has
don't
a
know.
major bias.
Man. I don't. Anybody could like Tengen Uzui, or okay, actual supporting character. Again, 2 nominations for Spy Family and Best Supporting Character. Your Forger, again produced by Wit Studio and Cloverworks.
Aldo, you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with Anya Forger
Okay.
on Spy Family.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely not. She's not a supportive character. She is the character.
I think
she
we all agree.
is.
Who gives a shit about Spy
Who
Family
gives a shit?
outside of Anya?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so with Kaguya-sama Love is War, I'm not even gonna touch it because
We're gonna watch it next week.
we're gonna watch it next week. I don't even know.
Voting will still be open. You can still vote for it after you've watched
Your
it.
vote may change. Yeah, your vote may
So
change.
so Kage, I'm not even gonna touch it either because
But we love Kage.
no, we love Kage, but I feel like he is not a supporting character like I don't know, fucking. I can't even give you an example right now, but I just can't see Kage as being more a support character. Cyberpunk Rebecca, I don't think so.
The only reason I don't think so is because I said this when we did the episode. Cyberpunk Edge Runners is too short, and it makes me want more. And there's an implied relationship between Rebecca and David that isn't actually delved on.
flushed out, yeah.
It's not actually fleshed out. It's implied upon, especially after the time skip, but we never see it, and I think that's because it's so short.
And then with Demon Slayer, I don't know if you would be surprised at my answer, but I don't see Tengen Izui as a supporting character. He's a throwaway character because he's meant to die. If anything, the supporting characters...
The star of the arc?
No, but like the supporting characters to the protagonist of the story
Or the main 3.
is the main 3, which is
Inosuke
and Senetsu. Yeah. So...
Are you going to vote for Yor?
In context... I think Yor is the best supporting character of the story.
That's a good vote. I won't lie,
Because-
that's a good vote too.
Because she puts more content on Spy Family besides what's his name?
Tengen.
No.
Anya?
The
Lloyd.
Lloyd from Lloyd in Spy Family. Like she puts more meaning into like what the family is than Lloyd.
I would argue.
Lloyd's after them.
I would argue differently, just because you haven't. I know you haven't seen the second core of Spy Family. It's almost upsetting how little screen time Your Forger gets, especially in the second core. Even though you would think that the story is 1/3 hers, but it's very much not.
But like when she's on it, is it meaningful?
1 out of 10 episodes.
Probably.
But like 1 out of 10 episodes is your episode. That's not enough for me to for what you're saying a supporting character is.
Yeah.
Tengen Uzui, maybe it's just because I'm not trying to be elitist when I say this.
Elitist?
But, I'm not trying to be. But like maybe it's because you haven't read the manga. I don't know. But like
No, I read
all
up
of
to
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
No. I read it up to the entertainment.
No,
district.
but all of Kimetsu no
no, I
Yaiba,
haven't read it.
every arc is supported by the pillar that's in that arc. So the next season is going to be about the Mist pillar and the Love pillar. The season after that is going to be about the sound. No, it's going to be about the Wind pillar and the Stone pillar. So like every arc is supported by.
So when we're talking about a supporting character, it's not supporting to the main character; it's supporting to the
plot.
story.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what.
Okay.
Like we might both be wrong for all I fucking know. But like when I'm thinking best supporting character, who is supporting the plot right now? Obviously, Tanjiro is leading the plot. Wherever Tanjiro goes, the story goes. But who is leading the plot around Tanjiro? It's the pillars. And for me, it's hands down Tengen Uzui.
Well, I feel like the supporting character in that case would be him too, but like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like supporting characters, I don't know, that's why I thought about Yor and
Because she's actually physically supporting the people around her by like
Yes,
doing dishes
yes,
and like
and-
folding laundry and stuff.
yes. And so
Women do
like,
this. I mean, I didn't
so
say that.
that's what I'm picking it, because even Kage, like, he's not supporting.
Yes, he is.
He is supporting to Bocchi, but
Keep in mind the nomination for Kage is just core 2 of Ranking of Kings. So it's not the first core where Kage is Super Dushi. It's core 2 after Bocchi gets pushed down the demon hole and during the training arc and when he's fighting his dad.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Yor.
Yor?
Or
Okay.
Kage, if anything.
Christopher James.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to throw in a wrench in the mix.
You
'cause
can't.
I have to
Just
pick. Do I have to pick between the two you pick?
Yeah.
That sucks because my vote would have been for Kage. My vote,
I don't hate that.
yeah, because
I don't hate
Kage
that
was,
either.
in my opinion, is one of the best supporting characters.
You wanna
to the
give this
main
one to CJ?
protagonist, Bocchi.
Yeah, Kage?
Yeah, Kage.
We
Kage.
can't. All right, Kage it is. Kage it is. I thought, in my opinion,
That's
it
a good
would've been
medium
Kage.
ground. That's a good mid ground. Okay. Only 13 left.
Only 13 left.
Best main character. This one should be easy. Best main character.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
again, Bocchi, Ranking of Kings, as produced by Wit Studio. Chisato Nishigiki in Lycoris Recoil, as produced by A1 Pictures. David Martinez, Cyberpunk Edgerunner, Studio Trigger. Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan, Final Season, Part 2, as produced by Studio Mappa. Lloyd Forger is the main character in Spy Family, as produced by Wit Studio and Cloverworks. Okay, if you fucking say so. Marin Katagawa in My Dress Up Darling, as produced by Cloverworks. Is it my turn to go first?
Go for it.
Yeah, true, sir.
It's 1,000% David Martinez. I'm not convinced Lloyd Forger is a main character. Eden Yeager is the worst main character to ever exist in all of media. Chisato Nishikigi. I don't like her as a standalone character. I like her as a couple.
Absolutely.
And that's why I don't like her as a main character. Marin Katagawa, I could understand why that one's a popular choice. I 1,000% get it. I watched it with Karen. Even the week I was in Denver, me and Karen FaceTime and watched the last episode together because we both like My Dress Up Darling.
Cute.
That is cute. That is my boy's got some riz over here.
Unspoken riz.
So it's a solid choice. I don't think My Dress Up Darling is the perfect work to showcase what a main character can be, even though it's obviously about her. She's the dress up darling. You get what I mean? Bocchi, fucking love Bocchi to death. That's my boy. But again, that's the protect at all costs kind of character.
Yeah.
Dude, you almost got murked by your dad. I'm glad you didn't, but it's David Martinez.
I'm gonna agree with you on that one because Bocchi is the what can go wrong will go wrong in your family dynamic. Which, don't get me wrong, a lot of those topics are relatable to who hasn't had.
And he has a cool fade.
You know what I'm saying? So but with David Martinez, holy shit, we see this every day even nowadays. Like people just being crushed by capitalism, by debt, by I cannot afford my pills, aka my physical augmentations to a cyber.
I need I need my augmentations to make money to afford my pills. I need my pills for the augmentations that I got to make money.
Correct, and it's just like it's more
Endless
real.
cycle.
It's more real, and the really gets the most scariest to me. And I feel like the best character right here is David Martinez.
I actually agree with the both of you guys. Actually, yeah. I actually think also for my reason for not picking Bocchi is it may sound weird saying this, but like I feel like Bocchi could also be like a secondary character. For example, like I feel like he could be the Vegeta, because like Vegeta is he's not the main character, but he has a lot of depth and a lot of like lore behind him.
There's a lot of history
alongside with
behind
Goku. Exactly. So he's like he could not be the main character, but he could be someone that you invest a lot of like time and like attention to. Aside from Goku,
I think we can go 3, 2, 1 on this one too.
Best director?
I think so.
Can I list them first?
Yes.
Okay, best director. Hiro Sotozaki, UFO Table, Demon Slayer, Entertainment District Dark. Hiroyuki Imaishi. Oh, I know that name. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Studio Trigger. Kazuhiro Furuhashi. Whatever. With Studio Cloverworks. Shingo Adachi, A1 Pictures. Yosuke
actually,
Hata.
I think for their name for that you pronounce it Yosuke.
Oh,
I
it
don't
fucking
think
it fucking is Yosuke. It is Yosuke Hata with Studio. Yuruichi Hayashi Mappa.
Yoshiro Hayashi.
Hey, I am thinking of Bleach.
Okay. Lady Yuruichi.
All right, this one's easy. CJ counts down.
Ready? Countdown. 3, 2.
Wait, how do I pronounce it?
Shingo Adachi?
No.
No?
Oh, okay. So we have a split decision.
Oh, okay,
Shingo
okay.
Adachi.
Hiroyuki?
Yeah.
Hiroyuki, okay.
well, there's no point in the 3, 2, 1. Do it anyways.
Whoa, we already
No,
you
we
already
already
said your
did.
answer.
Okay.
You already said your answer.
Yeah. So I believe Shingo Adachi because of Licorice Recoil. It is so well put together. Like every frame is so like organic, and like the conversations are organic. It never feels like there's people giving you the exposition.
Okay.
It feels really organic in comparison with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk feels like it's an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what I meant when I was talking about Hiroyuki Imaishi, because outside of like the people that produce movies, so I'm talking Shinkei, I'm talking outside of Miyazaki. The reason why I recognize that name is because like he's the director of Studio Trigger. He's the creator of Studio Trigger. This is the guy that directed Gurren Lagann. This is the guy that directed / produced / wrote Kill la Kill. This is the guy that wrote / directed / produced just like anything Studio Trigger's ever done. So that's like Penny and Stocking Guts Rebel, that's Space Control Lulico, that's Promare, that's Star Wars Visions, the twins. Like, this is the Studio Trigger guy, and the second I saw his name, I was like, duh, like, of course it's him. So that's who I'm gonna vote for.
Okay.
Just like maybe that's biased, like it's obviously biased. Like like his name has weight in my brain that like I can't like separate from the work.
And it's good, but like in comparison, like when we watched Licorice Recoil, it until the moment we had a conversation about it, we realized that it was connected to all these anime things.
Right.
You know, and it just feels like a duh moment too.
Right.
You know? So that's Licorice Recoil. I think it's directed better if directing goes over like, you know, frame direction, dialogue, exposition.
So you're saying actual directing?
You know what I'm saying?
Licorice Recoil, and you pick
the Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Edge Runners.
You haven't seen Licorice Recoil?
No, I have.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna have to go with Aldo on this.
Licorice.
One, actually.
I don't hate that
Because
decision. I don't hate that
The only
decision.
reason I say it is because you made the point earlier. It reminds you a lot of a John Wick movie, and
Yeah.
I love the directing in John Wick movies, and that's exactly how I felt watching Licorice. Actually, so good job, Aldo. Actually,
Thank you.
That was a
Okay,
good pick by Aldo.
here's one. This one's gonna be harder, I think. I don't know how we're gonna do this one exactly. So it's best song. First is Cheeky Ban Ban. The intro to Your Boy Kong Ming. That's produced by PA Works.
You loved it.
I actually do love that song.
love
I
it.
remember I was playing that music
Yeah,
video. I was playing the
yeah.
OP like before we do episodes. No, I love that song. I do love that song. Comedy by Spy Family with Studio and Cloverworks. I
That's
think
good, too.
that's the first one. I think that's
Okay.
the first OP. One I haven't heard, My Nonfiction, Kaguya-sama Love Is World, Romantic. Haven't heard it. Can't vote on it. Sorry. Shall We Dance? Shadow House, second season, Cloverworks. Don't know what that is. The Rumbling, Attack on Titan, final season, part 2, Studio Mappa. Okay, you're just gonna name like the best
Right, they
rock
just
song
threw a big-
intro
yeah, they
outside
just
of like
threw a
Chainsaw
big
Man. All right. Here's one. Here's a good one. New Genesis, Uta from One Piece Film Red, Toei Animation, musician Uta.
We can just both. We can both agree that we.
If I vote for fucking Uta, you can't be mad.
That what?
If I vote for
voting for-
Uta, you
Yeah,
can't be mad. It's the rumbling. It's the rumbling.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the rumbling.
Yeah,
It's-
the rumbling was so fucking badass.
Like
bro.
it's not even like up for debate. Like it
Nah,
charted.
yeah,
This
no.
song charted
Yeah,
for a while.
That song was fucking amazing.
Best film.
Best
love you,
film. Okay, this is one we're gonna feel strongly about. I think we've seen 5 out of 6 on here. Best film, Bubble with Studio. It's about a little bubble bitch being a bubble bitch, and she's a bubble. Dragon Ball Super Hero. Piccolo turns orange. Gohan gets gray hair. Toei Animation. Toei Animation's cool.
Balls out.
Like them very much. I don't know what this is. Inu O. Science Saru. It's produced by Science Saru. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before in my life.
Deer King Production IG.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jujutsu Kaisen 0, Studio Mappa.
That's a good one.
One Piece Film Red, Toei Animation. Toei Animation has 2 nominations in Best Film. You were saying, Aldo, the Deer King Production IG. No idea what that is.
I've
You
never
know?
seen one.
I think we go 3-2-1 on this
They
one,
use the
too.
same font as the Deer King.
I think we go 3-2-1 on this one too.
All right.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
After the beat, right? After 0.
Yes.
After, no, I'm not gonna say zero.
After
I'm gonna
one.
say
After one.
After
one,
1,
right?
okay.
3, 2, 1.
Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
Okay.
It's amazing.
That was a good one.
Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is like hands down like the best animated thing Studio Map has ever produced. It the storyboarding might be better than the original season of Jujutsu Kaisen, even though we are getting Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 this year. Sometime they haven't given an actual date, so it's probably going to be the second half of this year. The best voice acting in the dub. I think it's absolutely hilarious. The animation is amazing. They have a texture of quality where they give the curses like a manga colored pencil kind of aesthetic to it. It's what's not to say about Jujutsu Kaisen 0 that we haven't said a million times on this podcast. We absolutely adore this movie to death. Our most successful clip all time is an Instagram reel with 20,000 views about Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
No, 20,000 views. Crazy.
Why Instagram reels?
I don't know.
Right.
Why Instagram reels?
That's what's hot right now.
We ready to move on?
Yes, best score.
Best score. No Name, Spy Family with Studio and Cloverworks. Akira Yamaoka. Akira Yamaoka, Studio Trigger, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Genki Hikota, Hifumi Incorporated, PA Works, your boy Kong Ming. Hiroyuki Sawano and Kota Yamamoto, Mappa, Attack on Titan, the final season, part 2. Kevin Penkin, they got a white guy for Made in Abyss, the Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Kinema Citrus. I don't know how that happened. Yuki Kaijuro and Go Shiina for UFO Table Entertainment District Dark. I don't know. I'm not sure I remember
won't even
any of the
lie.
music.
Yep. I won't even lie either.
If you ask me just out of
I would probably say
memory
Spy
alone right
Family.
now, I would say entertainment district.
CJ, go.
For music,
I'm not sure we remember enough to discuss these
Background,
further.
yeah, it's
Background
like for the scores in the background, bro. I won't lie. Spy Family's music was just, to me, it was a little bit more of like a remembering jingle, like, oh, I remember these little jingles here and there, because like it's just like the little, I don't know, it resonated a little bit more with me. So I'm probably gonna score this Spy Family. But yeah, like you guys said, like we haven't seen that shit enough or like paid attention enough to like really fucking focus.
Me and
on
Aldo
that.
talk about it sometimes, but it's hard to remember individual scores.
Yeah, but I do remember like little jingles here and there from Spy Family a lot more.
Oh, here's what I'm not sure. Like we could vote for either best ending sequence.
Oh wow.
Akumo no Ko, Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Studio Mappa. Comedy, Spy Family with Studio and Cloverworks. Koi no Yukoi.
They're talking about the outro, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My Dress Up Darling, Cloverworks. How do
I think we can go 3, 2, 1.
How do I even...
Too, actually.
Oh, no. Kosha Beri Biyori.
Yeah.
Komi Can't Communicate, OLM. My Heart Has Surrendered. Kaguya-sama, My Love Is War. A1 Pictures. Oh.
Yo Fukashino?
Yo Fukashino. Uta. Call of the Night. You want to do a 3, 2, 1?
I think we can do 3, 2, 1.
I actually think y'all can do a 3, 2, 1 on this.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Komi Can't Communicate.
Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, actually yeah. I thought you were gonna say.
You used to Call of the Night?
Call of the Night has.
What
great
was the
music.
outro?
It's like the same music we had this conversation. It was like Taxi. It was Jujutsu Kaisen outro. It's such a like a super like
Snazzy,
pop culture
yeah.
snazzy like.
Komi Can't Communicate's outro.
I haven't heard.
I haven't
that
heard
one.
that.
You haven't, which like I'll excuse your digression here, but like I was comparing so much in our main discussion of Hitoribocchi to Komi Can't Communicate, because Komi Can't Communicate is literally the exact same plot but better. Mm-hmm. The music in Komi Can't Communicate actually gives a rise and fall and like an accomplished feeling near the end. That's like, dude, you made a new friend today. Congratulations. It's like the hardest thing in the world for you. You have like crippling anxiety to the point that you can't speak in public, period, without having a full-blown panic attack. Mm-hmm. You did it. You made it through another day. Komi, you did it. And that's how the ending to Komi Can't Communicate can't feel. You haven't heard it, though.
I won't lie. I mean, he convinced me. Like,
you can't switch your vote if you haven't heard it.
I'm just... You're a
No.
good salesman.
Y'all said Call of the Night. We're voting for Call of the Night.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We're voting for Call of the Night.
But hey, man, you're a good salesman, man.
But, okay, this one would be easier. Best opening sequence. This is the exact one as the best music one. Yeah. Hold on. Cheeky Cheeky Ban Ban. Your boy Kung Ming PA work. Mixed Nuts. Spy Family with Studio and Cloverworks.
Naked Hero.
Or is that the third one?
That's the first one.
Oh, that's the first one?
That's the first one. Naked Hero, Ranking of Kings with Studio. That one's really good. That one's really good. The Rumbling. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Studio Mappa. This Fire, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, as produced by Studio Trigger. Zanko Yosanka, UFO Table. Hey,
that was a good one. Hey, good job.
Entertainment District Arc.
First try.
3, 2, 1. The Rumbling.
Yeah, the Rumbling.
Bro.
Say, please don't leave me. Oh, baby.
Oh, the air's on. Should we just leave it?
If you want to, yeah.
All right. Best continuing series. So not new series. These are only ones with sequels that were on this past year. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. Again, Studio Mappa. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. UFO Table. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. David Production. Kaguya-sama Love is War, Ultra Romantic, A1 Pictures. Made in the Best of the Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Kinema Citrus. One Piece!
Ooh!
Toei Animation!
Okay.
Remember, the category is Best Continuing Series.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say One Piece as the best continuing series. Also, I will have Kaguya-sama in mind. Made in the Abyss, no, because that is in every way terrible of a continuation of a series.
But it's produced well.
But it's produced well, yes. But if you ask me, it's not the best continuing series. I'm not caught up with One Piece. I'm not caught up with Kaguya-sama. I am caught up with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure of Stone Ocean. I am caught up.
You
with
finished
Attack on
Stone Ocean?
Titan. Huh?
You finished Stone
I've
Ocean.
read Stone Ocean.
Oh, you've read Stone
Yeah.
Ocean. But we're talking about the anime. These are the anime awards.
Yes, but like.
But these are the anime awards.
Yes, the anime awards. I get it, but like, still, like, I don't have strong feelings about Stone Ocean.
It was never gonna win anyways.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not saying, oh, Stone Ocean should be defended. No, I'm just like, I'm not letting it alone. I haven't watched Kaguya-sama season 3, but I'm gonna say on a limb that One Piece is gonna win this, and I'm just voting out of like the love that I have for One Piece right now, as far as Skypiea.
Entertainment District Arc.
Okay.
Entertainment
Okay.
Entertainment District Arc is like I was so stupidly dumb excited before it got animated. I didn't
I'm
watch
not
like the
angry.
first like 7-8 weeks when they were redoing the movie episodes, and like it paid off 1,000-fold. Like 1,000-fold is dramatic, 100-fold, good 100-fold. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to agree with you.
Yeah,
Like-
that was a good one.
Like it's probably the best season 2 I've ever seen of any anime.
You swung me.
That actually is a really good one.
CJ tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
No, you already voted. Can't take it back. You said
No,
One Piece.
I
was just
wouldn't be
agreeing
mad
that-
with
no,
Demon
I was
Slayer.
agreeing
I wouldn't
that
be
he
mad.
was- Wait, are you talking to him? He
No,
can't take it back?
He's talking to me.
Aldo can't take it back.
Aldo can take it back.
I'm taking it back. I can strongly say that Demon Slayer is a strong
Since we're talking about
point.
best continuing series, we're talking about this best specific series of events that happened after the previous one.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to go with.
So you're saying March through January.
Yes,
That's not what I'm
today.
saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
One
like
Piece
what
is
happened from
crazy.
like season 1, season 2 immediately happened. What happened in this span of events? I'm gonna have to go with Demon Slayer because I think Demon Slayer actually is.
So we're all on Demon Slayer?
Yeah,
We're all
I
on-
think we're all on Demon Slayer.
We're all on
yeah.
Demon Slayer. All right. No
Sorry,
argument.
make
No
it
argument.
boring, but yeah, I do agree with you.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah,
One Piece,
I convinced
One Piece,
Yeah, you
One
did.
Piece is a good continuing series, but the entirety of the series, I think what they're looking for is like what immediately happened.
chunk that
after-
came out between the
chunk-
last awards.
Yeah, I think that's what they're looking for.
Best new
Good job.
series?
3-1 it.
Oh,
Okay, well, let me list them. Hold on.
yes.
Call of the Night, Layton Films, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Lycoris Recoil, A1 Pictures, My Dress Up Darling, Cloverworks, Spy Family with Studio, and Cloverworks, your boy Kong Ming PA Works.
3-1 it.
3, 2, 1.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
I
That
wish
shit
there
was
was
really
more.
good.
I wish there was more. I wish I had like 1,000 episodes of Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
That shit was really good.
Here's a good one. Best animation, fourth to last category that we're doing today.
This is a good one.
Best animation, Akabe Sailor Uniform. I have heard about this one, but I haven't seen it. It's another Cloverworks one. Cloverworks does a lot of slice of lifey stuff, but like heart-wrenching slice of life. Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, Studio Mappa. Their CGI is dog shit.
I was gonna say,
Anybody
that's
anybody
fine.
that votes
No.
for that has not actually watched any anime.
What?
Cyberpunk Edge Runners, as produced by Studio Trigger. Love everything Studio Trigger's ever laid a pen to. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. It was my vote for best fight scene entirely because of its animation. UFO Table. Ringham King's Court 2 with Studio. We did mention that the fight between Bocchi and his dad, when he's jumping around buildings, it might be the best 30 seconds of animation we've seen in a long time. Spy Family with Studio and Cloverworks. I wouldn't call it like groundbreaking, but it's so solid. I appreciate that it's in this
It's
category.
very fluid. I like
It's
the way
very
it is.
fluid. It doesn't
the
look
way it is.
cheap. It's nothing looks bricky. They're
It's
not
fast-paced, like visual action and comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite animation scenes is the one for Spy Family is the one where he's doing in the castle and he's doing the like event for Anya
And
Fortune.
your boxes him.
Yeah. Like, dude, that whole animation sequence of events was amazing. Especially when what's her name? Your fights against Lloyd, like that whole like
Drunk?
random scene. Yeah, all drunk fight. That whole scene was fucking amazing.
And to our point, as far as ranking of kings, that fight with his father, it is absolutely like 10 out of 10, best 30 seconds of my life. as far as action goes and a fighting scene goes, and something like so emotionally deep to what the whole story has brought you to.
Ranking of Kings probably should have been in the action category as well.
Yeah, I think so,
absolutely.
too. Yeah.
But those 30 seconds that happen in Ranking of Kings happen all the time in Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
All the time in Demon Slayer.
Because the category that's nominated is just the Entertainment District arc. So that doesn't leave the filler. That's just the Entertainment District arc, which is 11 episodes, and it's badass.
And it's
It's badass.
a roller coaster from start
It's
to
badass.
finish.
From start to finish. From
I
start
think
to
Demon Slayer?
Yeah, Demon Slayer?
I think that was a
Demon Slayer.
another
Yeah.
unanimous decision. Hell yeah.
We're getting easier the closer we get to the
Yeah,
top.
that's why we wanted to start with
The ones
anime,
at the bottom were best character design. Okay,
Ooh,
this
this is a
is
good
hard.
one.
This is good.
Oh, we get 3, 2, 1, and 2. I feel
Akira, Matsushima, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba District Arc, UFO Table,
No.
Atsuko Nozaki with Studio Ranking of Kings, Kazuaki Shimada with Studio Cloverworks Spy Family,
Kazamaza.
Kazumasa Ishida Cloverworks, My Dress Up Darling, Masanori Shino, Stone Ocean, David Production, Yoshinari, Cyberpunk Edge Runners,
3, 2, 1
Studio
again?
Trigger.
Are we
I
trying to
think
get
3, 2,
to
1
it?
again.
Okay, that's fine.
3, 2, 1.
My Dress Up Darling.
Ooh, Cyberpunk.
I think it's because you haven't seen My Dress Up Darling.
Maybe.
Like there's a reason why Kitagawa is like never shut up about by nerds on the internet. And
Right.
it's because of the way they were
Waifu
able
stocks.
to accurately portray her in a 2D in motion colored format. Like she is the best female character design of the year. So, but is best character design as an anime, can you contain that to one character? The rest of the characters in My Dress Up Darling aren't just about Kitagawa. It's about a gang of cosplayers and how they interact with Kitagawa and how she is coming up in the social media game of being a cosplayer through her would-be boyfriend that is producing her cosplays because he sews and he makes clothing and stuff like that. The scene of her character design in motion the first time he produces a costume for her where he's doing a fitting is the most fluid piece of like a peak character I've seen in motion. Like most of the time in a lot of these anime where they're looting a singular character, I was talking about Nier Automata earlier, and how no one right now in the past 2-3 weeks is shutting up about B2 just because like of her character design in game. Mm-hmm. But if you're talking about a character design in motion, it like that is not just done the anime way where they're wearing the same outfit for like an entire season. Mm-hmm. The point of My Dress Up Darling is how can I take this one character design and put 20 different outfits
Barbie
on her.
dress up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And that's why I would say it's My Dress Up Darling.
Okay. I see your point as far as how you're describing it. I haven't seen that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
But
expect you to vote for it because you haven't seen it.
But it makes perfect sense. The reason I voted for Yoshinari is Cyberpunk is because not only is the story organic, the changes between characters are organic. Because if you think about character design or outfit changes, in Cyberpunk, it happens through augmentation. So you see David Martinez getting buffer and bigger, and his size better, and like this is better. And like,
I think that's a
he
solid
has
point.
cannon.
I think that's a good point.
So I feel I absolutely feel your point of like why am I seeing Yishido or was the guy from Bleach? Ichigo from Bleach. Like
he's got the most
dressing
basic
the
character
same
design.
fucking thing all the fucking time. Naruto. And shit like that. You know
One
what I'm
Piece
saying?
even.
One Piece even.
One Piece. It's even a big
Goku.
deal. It's even a big deal when like they switch outfits.
Yeah.
You know?
Like that. Like oh my god, we're 50 episodes later. They switched outfits,
They
guys.
finally changed outfits, yeah.
He went from wearing like his school uniform to wearing this badass bomber that we've talked about, and the bomber gets bloody.
he wore the bomber to
gets-
school.
The bomber gets scratchy. The bomber gets used. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's better character design.
Christopher.
Okay, well, you both made excellent points.
Yeah.
Right? But one thing, especially for me, especially like in video games, like in like Dark Souls and shit like that, I'm all about the fashion. And character design is
You ever played
a
The
lot.
Sims?
Yeah, bro. Like it's
what I mean.
all about. Even in like, for example, even in Grand Theft Auto, I always try to make my character look fucking swaggy.
You go straight to the outfit places.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a big reason why I was upset about the most recent Pokemon game, because you couldn't dress them outside of the school uniform.
Thank you. And that was
But
so
Sword
annoying.
and Shield let you dress them up.
Dress them up. Thank you for saying that. But one of my biggest things is fashion, and I have to go with my dress up daughter because she was able to. Yes, she was able to. Like I'm just saying, she was able
Katagawa,
to just
bro.
between
Katagawa.
different
That's
characters. If you're just having that style, man, having that freshness, that shit was just like captivating me.
Honestly, although we might need to make you watch My Dress Up Darling sometime soon.
Well, Feelings February, right?
We
Or
could.
Is that
Keep in
one
mind,
of
there's
them-
only
in there?
4 weeks.
Is that the one that you wanted to put for Feelings February?
No, the Gundam one.
Oh, that's right.
Quintessential quintuplets.
And what else?
The Violet Evergarden movie.
And
The Kageyama one that you were talking about.
Kaguya-sama Love Is War.
Season 3.
And then there was
It might
was
be-
that the first week one?
Yeah, Kaguya-sama's next week, and then... Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
We'll have to wait.
All right. Second to last one. All right. Best original anime.
This one's weird.
Birdie Wing, Golf Girl Story. We are watching this one in March Madness because it is a golf anime. I've been trying to watch this since last year. We finally found time. We were watching it in maybe like a month and a half. Haven't seen anything since.
Okay.
So, nope. Can't vote for it.
It's in your back burner though.
Healer Girl. No, I've not seen it.
I have
3
not seen
Hertz?
I don't even know who 3 Hertz is. I don't know
either.
what studio that is. Lycoris Recoil, A1 Pictures, Best Original. Okay. No idea what this is. The Orbital Children, Production plus H period.
I don't know.
Okay.
Vampire Garden with Studio.
Yep. With and that's weird because I haven't heard about this.
Haven't heard about it.
Yuri Deko Science Saru. The second time we talked about Science Saru. Never heard about this. Oh yes, I have. It's animated crazy. That's all I know.
Okay, so we can agree that from our experience, Licorice
Recall is probably gonna
Yeah,
go with that
yeah.
one.
It's, okay, I'm voting for Licorice Recall. Here we go.
Oh,
Last category. Here we go. Number 1, the King of Kings. Keep in mind the core or the part that is up for nomination right now. All right, everyone, keep that in mind. Attack on Titan, final season, part 2.
Just part 2.
Studio Mappa, just part 2.
Just part 2.
Cyberpunk Edge Runner, Studio Trigger. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. Just the Entertainment District Arc. UFO table. Lycoris Recoil, A1 Pictures. Ranking of Kings, Core 2. Only Core 2, as produced by Wit Studio. Again, an anime original. No, it actually was a manga. It was a manga.
No, it wasn't manga.
It was a
Yeah,
manga.
yeah, it wasn't manga.
The entirety of Spy Family, Wit Studio and Cloverworks. This one's
This isn't a good
This one's
one.
really
This
hard.
Is a good one. Actually, I
anime
don't
of the
think-
year of the year.
If I'm gonna be honest,
like
I
if
don't
you were to
think
leave me on an island with one of these, which one would it be?
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think either of us are gonna agree on this one.
I bet me and Olga could do a 3-2-1.
Do you think? I'll
You believe we can do a 3-2-1?
On God.
Hold on.
On God.
Okay.
I can't even do a 3-2-1 with myself.
I bet. Watch. I bet it.
Hold on.
I'd
I'm
put,
down
I'd
for
put
it. I'm
money
down
on this
for
one.
it.
I would
I'm
put
down
money
for it.
on this
I'm
one.
down
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
You ready, Jim?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Are you shitting me? Entertainment District Arc over Edge Runners?
Okay.
You're
Okay.
lying! You're lying!
Yo. Okay,
See.
hold on. I want to hear his point.
Those 2 were my top options. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Demon Slayer. The only reason I picked Demon Slayer, it's because even in the imperfections with what a regular person is or like social interactions, like I did not have a problem with them in Demon Slayer. You know, what's her boy's name?
Tengen Uzui.
Tengen's he's prideful in what he does. He's not, he's like, I'm the best.
He's a
I'm
real
not gonna
person.
get hurt.
He's got shame.
You know what I'm saying? And then we see the fire dude on Mugen Train. Like he's not prideful, but he's willing to fight for what it is to to just beat a demon, you know, like, so the imperfections in Cyberpunk with like the interactions is just so manipulative and so cheap that is like, I just want you here with me to myself, whether this motivation is not here or there.
That's in Cyberpunk.
In Cyberpunk.
Okay.
Yes. And then in Demon Slayer, I feel like all the emotion and all the motivations are well distributed through the story.
For me, like, if I were to put, like, the entirety of these series in a whole and be like, which one do you like the most? I'm gonna pick, like, Demon Slayer every day of the week. Like I think Demon Slayer, I say it every time it comes up, I think it's the most perfect piece of mangaka produced in the past, like, 20, 25 years. You know what I mean? Outside of, like, the original Dragon Ball Z run, maybe. Outside of, like, maybe the first handful of arcs of One Piece, maybe. Like, I think Kimetsu no Yaiba is just pinnacle shonen manga writing. But that's as a whole. When I'm thinking just the Entertainment District arc, I think the Entertainment District arc is probably my favorite arc, standalone arc. But also, the issue I've always had with Demon Slayer is that it's too short. And that goes for its arcs as well. But I voted for Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and it's even an episode shorter than the Entertainment District arc, right? I think Cyberpunk Edgerunners, like, created, like... It's a meme. It's like a cultural thing. Like, so many cosplays came out of just these 10 episodes. I feel like it had a bigger cultural impact than Demon Slayer did, but that's just because Demon Slayer has been a known quantity already for like 5 years. So when I think 2023 Anime Awards, what made the biggest impact between March of last year and January of this year, it was Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
But then again, you have points like, I wish I had more time with characters. In which, yeah, in this case, Demon Slayer has the upper hand because it's been longer with us than Cyberpunk.
Right.
Cyberpunk and what it did in the first season, it's good. But I feel like even the first season of Demon Slayer did better.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't hate that argument. I don't hate that argument.
You know what I'm
I don't hate
saying?
that. But and like that like confirms the point I was saying earlier. Like we're agreeing to disagree kind of because like I would say the first season of Demon Slayer is more significant than Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I do not think that the Entertainment District arc is more significant than Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
And I feel like I'm biased to why
as like a whole
of Demon Slayer what it is. I don't hate Cyberpunk either, but I feel like the impact on the people that like Demon Slayer and only watch the animation have had more feels than the people that have watched Cyberpunk.
All right, CJ, don't fuck this up.
This is a big one because it's
this
anime
this is
of
the
year.
big one.
The anime of the year.
Don't fuck this one up. You have Edgerunners or District Arc?
Or District Arc. Okay. For Edgerunners, I did like the story. I like the direction they're going for. Aldo made a very, very, very good point where, because you said it earlier yourself, you're craving for more from the characters. And he also made a very strong point for District Arc where he said that all the emotions and all the characters are flushed out entirely within that arc. So we're talking about anime of the year, and we're talking about specifically just what happened in that one arc.
That one season.
One season.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go with District Arc.
Okay.
Especially for the animation, the music, and the story direction, everything that happened. And because, like Aldo said specifically, everything was flushed out fully in that one specific arc. You got everything you needed from Tengen, even his 3 wives. You know what I mean? You got everything. Even his 3 wives, you got everything from them. So I was like, yo, like you even felt for the characters, and you barely even knew them. You just met them, and you already felt for the characters. So
all right. I have the January 20th ballot.
Between Nerds
ballot
Damn.
right here. I have it. It's fine. It's okay to disagree because what am I gonna do? Oh no, the Entertainment District arc's so bad. Although that's such an ass opinion. Yeah, like that. Like I would never in my life say that. You know what I mean? Like I think It's perfectly valid points that you're making.
I think every choice was like, yeah, like I can see.
Okay,
Thank you for listening.
Let's hold this up. So we have four picks for Entertainment District Arc. We have
4 for Cyberpunk.
Hold on, we're going in order. Hold on.
no,
We only have two for
Two.
Lycoris Recoil. We have 1 for My Dress Up Darling. We have 4 for Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So, like, if Cyberpunk Edge Runners had won our vote for Anime of the Year, it would have beaten out, and it would have had 5, and
Yeah.
District Arc would have only had 3.
Three.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2 has 2. Call of the Night has 2. Spy Family, 2. Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the only one it was nominated for. Of course, we gave it that one because why the fuck wouldn't you? 1 for ultra romantic Kaguya-sama Love is War, even though we haven't even seen it yet. And of course, the only category that
Made sense.
That made sense. Well, the only category that Mashuko Tensei was even nominated for. Of course, we gave it
Fantasy.
to him. Best Fantasy. So, wish it was nominated for more. I might have given Mashuko Tensei Anime of the Year, but I think it was only nominated for Core 2.
Yeah.
So maybe not. But like, I might have moved a lot of like maybe the Ranking of Kings and the Spy Family like nominations aside, if Mashuko Tensei was nominated more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mashuko Tensei would have been nominated for drama. Is good.
Yeah,
For
best
fantasy
drama.
is good. Romance, no. Comedy, yes.
So you think Mashuko Tensei is a better drama than Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, so you're changing your
no,
vote.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like Mashuko Tensei could have been filled in a lot of these categories.
And that's about it.
Yeah,
That's,
hey, Crunchyroll. You see us doing this shit. We might do it for other companies, so please reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Drew Philip Leas. That's all the men is at the other side of the table. We're 2 halves of Between Nerds podcast. This is good friend of the podcast, Mr. Christopher James, also known as
Tiebreaker?
CJ,
Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
tiebreaker extraordinaire,
The One Piece himself.
the One Piece himself. This has been Between
Nerds.
Nerds. If Bocchi means be always alone or isolated, if you're between nerds, then you're never alone.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Hey guys, this is Between Nerds podcast. Y'all don't realize this, but this is Drew 3 weeks past the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This last episode was 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Traveling Drew.
Yeah, episode 126 was God, I already forgot. Ghost in the Shell 2.
It was supposed to be 124, but we're dumb.
But we're dumb, but it's 126. You already saw that on the clips, on the YouTube shorts. I know you guys study those religiously. It's got those that rewatchability kind of quality to
The
it.
creativity.
Absolutely. And this is episode 127 of Between Nerds podcast. My name is Drew Philip Elias. That is Aldo Mendez on the opposite side of the table. And this is good friend of the pod, Mr. Christopher James.
How's it
CJ
going?
for short.
CJ for short.
For sure.
CJ for short.
It was a weird 3 weeks. It was a weird 3 weeks. You just came back from Mexico,
Look, you can't tell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought the most like touristy thing, an American sports team on a poncho.
The red, white, and blue.
That's how you know I went to Cancun.
Hell yeah. And it looked great. It looked like you guys were having a lot of fun. So
I was mad jealous, bro.
If you remember me having fun on my stories, I'll take your word for it because I'm not sure I remember.
that's how you know you went to Cancun too.
That's how I know I went to
that's how you
Cancun.
know.
And then it was really exhausting because like I was only in town for less than 36 hours. And then I went to Vegas for work to the World of Concrete immediately after. The largest international showcase of concrete and concrete-related products in the world.
How does it feel to be
You
part of history?
you really didn't think you were gonna see concrete going on, huh?
No. I was like, it's just gonna be a bunch of
bunch of
nerds in
presentations?
booths. Yeah, and presentations and stuff. I'm like, all right, whatever. World of Concrete, let's do it. Honestly, the Vegas Convention Center is ginormous.
Yeah.
I was even geeking like to Aldo because I know Aldo's lived in Vegas before, and I was like, dude, we gotta go. We gotta come to like an anime convention out here. It's huge. It's huge. That like it was 3 buildings, all hangar-sized buildings, all filled to the brim with just concrete nerds
machines,
like
water mixers,
and it was weird, like how they separated by rooms. One room was entirely just concrete, like actually pouring concrete products, concrete additives, like just bags of concrete everywhere, and people are just showing off how well their concrete mixes. The next room is all concrete equipment, so Mack Truck had a thing. Ford was showing off electric vehicles, like all the cranes and everything. Another one was just all the tech geeks. It's all IT concrete stuff. So it's like data management for concrete. There was a bricklaying competition. Anyways, I'm not trying to go down this rabbit hole right now. We'll talk about it more later. But today, for episode 127 of Between Nerds Podcast, we are here to discuss Hitoribocchi no Marumaruseikatsu, which loosely translates to The Life of Being Alone.
That was really good.
You know, and your stories about Vegas and even the Concrete Con. I ain't never been to Concrete Con, but that's even fucking like more relatable. More relatable, and like
Then Hitoribocchi.
I get the references. But then we got a comment by Propaganda on YouTube.
Propaganda 83, 4 weeks ago.
Yes, 4 weeks ago. And he or she or they or them, they could
I feel like I was bullied. I feel like I was flat out just like trolled by somebody on the internet.
You know what? It's because like the way he wrote it.
It seems genuine.
Yeah, the way the account wrote it. They said like, oh, if you like slice of life,
we love
which
slice
is
of life.
something that you can make reference of like life. You
Yeah.
know? Like Hitoribocchi, I don't know what this account, I don't know what mental space they are, but like I wouldn't be surprised if they were a middle schooler too.
No. Here's my thing. So he commented on the video titled, "What if John Wick was an anime girl?" Question mark, exclamation point. Good job, Drew. Episode 122, Lycurus Recoil. Propaganda 83. If you guys haven't seen Hitoribocchi, you should definitely check it out if you're a fan of slice of life comedy. It's very funny and sweet, and that's what makes it seem genuine.
And he forgot to mention that it was just like Diet Cola, fucking Bocchi the Rock.
It's vodka water.
Because Bocchi the Rock, it's cool because you can relate to like what life is for a musician almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
But here is just, and you know what I love more, like the super multi-dimensional characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Like in Bocchi the Rock.
no, I'm just kidding. Like
Oh,
this girl's
oh,
like,
in this one,
yeah. And Hitoribocchi like is just. One girl is just like the rude mean one all the time. The other girl is like the weird girl that likes ninjas, and then the other girl is like the super like what we're talking about, the student council vice president kind of personality.
But she's a loser.
she's
It's like
not a
it's the one time that like somebody in the student council is a loser in an anime.
And it's just like that. And it's just like that for 12 episodes. And
Nothing happens. There's no plot. There's literally no plot.
And not only that, but we've seen like school years before. They jammed a whole year in 12 episodes, which fucking drag.
And it's not even like normally it's like people in high school, right? So it's like supposed to be like the funnest years in like public schooling. Okay, it's 7th graders this time. Like it's their first year of middle school.
Wow.
In like
This is their slice of life.
It's called Hitoribocchi, and Aldo is relating it to Bocchi the Rock, because Bocchi the Rock's about a girl with like crippling social anxiety who's like really good at guitar, but like just wants to be in a band and get famous, right? Mm-hmm. Because like she's got a popping YouTube channel where she can't show her face, and the titular character in Hitoribocchi is also named Bocchi, so it's like, you know, similarities. It means being alone, but her thing is just, it's not even like Bocchi in Bocchi the Rock has like an actual, like she needs to be medicated almost. You know what I mean?
Well, to that extent.
Bocchi in Hitoribocchi is just kind of awkward and annoying. Like she can be convinced into anything. She's not actually shy. She's just like the kind of nerd that like their parents never like forced them out of their comfort space. So when they're in public settings, they're just annoying now, and they think they need to be pandered to. And that's the sense I get from Hitoribocchi. And more than it reminding me of Bocchi the Rock, besides like the names of the characters, it reminds me of this show that me and Karen were watching a lot last year, which is a 2-core Netflix original called Comey Can't Communicate. I've talked about it a little bit during NerdDown. And Comey Can't Communicate is, again, like a girl who's so shy that she can't speak to anybody. But like, that again almost seems like somebody needs like therapy, because like she flat out will have like a panic attack if she's forced to speak. She cannot talk and Komi can't communicate. That's how shy she is. Like, she has to communicate with people on a notepad, and that's why the first episode of Komi Can't Communicate is so like it means so much, because like the first time she ever communicates with somebody ever is somebody in her first year of high school in 10th grade. It just starts asking her questions in her little notebook, and they have a whole conversation on the chalkboard after class, and that's what leads her to believe that she wants 1,000 friends or something ridiculous. But Komi Can't Communicate is hilarious slapstick humor.
Is it really?
Hitoribocchi is just nothing. Like, you don't giggle, you don't laugh, you don't have anticipation, you don't feel uncomfortable, you don't like, you're not excited, you're not like,
watching?
it's nothing. It's like sitting down for a meal and having a loaf of white bread. Like, that's what it is for 12 episodes. So I'm really there doing the math. I'm like, okay, 20 minutes. There's 3 20-minute episodes in an hour. I have to sit here for 4 hours eating white bread. And I couldn't believe it. That's what like made me so upset. I felt like I was being trolled. I was like, you did not think.
No, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, last point, and that's what makes me think like 2 things. Like the name is Propagander, and like his picture on YouTube is a zombie. It makes me think it's like a full grown like 35-year-old in his mother's basement sitting around watching these 7th grade girls do absolutely nothing for 4 hours.
Man, it was terrible, dude.
The worst.
And it sucks. And it didn't help that we just watched Bocchi the Rock.
Yeah.
Like, we watched Bocchi the Rock. We're like, yeah, socially awkward girls. But
she rocks.
Yeah. So this guy saying, oh, if you guys like slice of life and wording it like that, and not
I'm just
saying,
like, okay, cool suggestion, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And it's just the same thing. It has somewhat of a plot, but not really. Like the only episode that really kind of even resonates is just like I think it was like just a few tears or something with tears, like slightly tears, some shit like that.
Is it the one where like the really mean girls in like the hospital bed?
No, the one in the karaoke room.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, because Bocchi had this friend in
Middle school, in elementary school.
In elementary school. And she's like, hey, we're gonna move school. We're not gonna go to the same schools. So I need you to get as many friends as possible. So blah blah blah. We can be friends again, or some weird shit like that.
I can't be your friend unless you've made friends with everybody in your class at your new school.
Yeah, very fucking weird.
God
And then that episode, like
Bitch, is it worth it at that point?
they see
Probably
each other
not.
and like that girl's like really mean and she doesn't give a fuck, and like they have some sort of substance for like a minute and then that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. And like, to all this point, the characters are all like stereotypical characters. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, the one girl is kind of thuggish because she's got blonde hair and it's like bleach blonde. It's not natural. You got the one weird ass foreigner who's just obsessed with ninjas.
And off mic,
That seems like a. To me, that's like, okay, like, what's the plot of, like...
There's
your
no
life?
plot. There's no
What's
plot.
if it's a slice of life anime, what's your plot? Like,
so it's just a girl being fucking weird. We get it. Like, there's people with social anxiety and there's people that are they're introverts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just usually they have an extrovert friend that pulls them out of the house or something. You know what I'm saying? That has them socialize. But like in this case is like.
Nobody does that.
Like in anime, I don't know. It's almost like a trope to exaggerate like feelings.
Yeah.
Of some sort. So.
Yeah.
You know?
It's really childish. And, like, that's what... Like, I can't believe that there's grown men just sitting around watching this.
And off mic, I was telling you, like, this just feels like what normies think anime is.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like, when people are like, how are you watching that weird, kiddish cartoon nonsense? This is what they're thinking of.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. When I saw him bring up on his laptop, I was like, yo.
Like, I can't even imagine being a 7th grader watching this. Like, I can't even imagine.
Like, you can't imagine them relating to this?
No, absolutely not.
It's
You don't
so
remember what it was like to be a
ranch
seventh
sauce, dude. It's so ranch sauce. It's just fucking.
You don't remember what it was like to be
At least ranch sauce is fatty.
Yeah.
There's no fat to this. It's all
No
lean.
substance.
It's all. This is like that.
Ice cubes and water.
Yeah, this is that light Caesar salad dressing that just tastes like spoiled milk. You know what I mean? This is a naked salad without even tomatoes on it. You're just eating chunks of lettuce.
You ever had that cereal, Kix?
Yeah, this is kicks.
Yeah,
this is
Kicks.
unseasoned Cheerios. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
like
bland. Like this is cornflakes
with
not
oat milk.
Not even frosted. Not even frosted. This is cornflakes. This is bland.
yeah, absolutely.
And
Hated every part of it.
and it's just
Maybe propaganda is
like the
disappointing, you know?
animation.
Oh,
the
he's gonna be
animation,
mad.
like all the good things about the animation were used in the wrong things.
Yeah.
Like the character design of Hitoribocchi, like she's just like this, like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
90% of the time on screen, like she's just like this, being like, "Oh my god, I can't communicate."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The most interesting character is like the new best friend she makes, who is
The
like the
first
gangster
one.
Nako. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Nako.
yeah.
And like I like Nako a lot more because like she can't swim. They spend the whole episode trying to teach Nako to swim. Nako, everyone's afraid of Nako because they think she's like a little chola. So but she's not. And so she wants to be friends with everybody too. And like she's the one like pulling like Bocchi by the hand, like, come on, like you want to make more friends? Let's go make more friends. Let's do it. But like every scene without her or that actually focuses on Bocchi, I'm just like, oh my god, like that's what was so hard watching it. Like I've been on like 4 different planes in the past 2 weeks, and like going to and from Mexico, I finished all of Stone Ocean, but then going to and from Vegas, I couldn't even finish Hitoribocchi. Like it's not like I'm going anywhere or I have anything else to do.
Don't wanna look at
I
this.
just don't want to look at it. I was just so miserable. I was just like, I'm going to sleep. This is the stupidest thing I've
that
ever
bad?
bro. And it's like what Aldo's talking about. Like there's nothing like tangibly wrong with it. Like there's nothing like you pick apart animation and other things, you pick apart writing, you pick apart like music. There's bad music in anime all the time. You pick apart like stories just don't make sense the way they're like directed together. All of that's fine. Like it's all a 5 out of 10. But like together it's just there's literally nothing here.
Yeah, all the bad direction decisions, like frame direction too, like
It was just weird.
Yeah.
I think shows can like I think for me in my opinion like shows can get away with like bad animation and like all that, like they can get away with like a lot of bad shit just as long as the story's good. As long as there's like story, like as long as your story keeps me in, I'm all there. I don't give a shit much about like animation and all that shit.
I think that's why people like Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
Honestly, because
before
like
they
we
fucked
had like a comment, I think it was last week, where somebody recommended Tokyo Ghoul, and Tokyo Ghoul's been recommended to us a bunch because of our friend like Valentin.
I heard the manga's better.
The manga's way better. I've watched season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, and like I was like Aldo sent me that screenshot and was like, "Guess we gotta watch Tokyo Ghoul," and I told him straight up, I was like, "You're gonna hate it."
Yeah.
Like I know how Aldo is, and like people like season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul because of the story. But then the second you're like, okay, but then why is it actually like storyboarded like that? It doesn't make any sense. And they're just like, well, whatever. Like,
Sounds like yes. Right.
well, at least Code Geass tries to be like you're playing chess. You're like Tokyo Ghoul.
10th power. Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul's more like
chess
it's edgelord stuff. You know what I mean? It's like if people push me to the edge like that, then I turn into a hard ass Tokyo Ghoul too.
It's like school shooter type shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
School shooter vibes.
that's exactly what it is.
It's
Also,
like school shooter
school shooters are watching Hitoribocchi. I'm convinced.
Bro, because like they're watching like
Why can't life be this cute?
They're
Yeah.
watching like they're watching like grunge shit. Like I think school shooters are watching like darker shit than this. They're watching like
I saw a tweet like earlier today that it was some high school. So there's some girl's a furry, and in the girl's bathroom, she made like a little litter pile and wrote a sign that said "furries only."
what the fuck?
And then like so they tell the teachers and she gets in trouble. So her boyfriend threatens to shoot up the school, and they find him the next day with like guns and ammo in his backpack.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, absolutely. It's like a whole thing. There were screenshots and everything.
What the fuck? That's some crazy, bro.
That's wild, bro.
Furries like that are watching Hitoribocchi too.
I actually agree
the
on
most
that, yeah.
cringe individuals I can like think of off the top of my head are watching Hitoribocchi. Bro, I shit on Naruto every week. Just go watch Naruto at that point. Like,
Yeah, like, pretty much just like
Yeah.
that. It's just like
Yeah, little spice at least.
put them on a straight path.
at least
bro.
the fights are cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like at least yeah.
Yeah, and dude, being 12 episodes.
It felt
Oh,
longer.
dude. And then,
It
like in
felt
every
longer.
episode, they have like Yoshi's Island music. Like in every episode, it has like little like. You know what I'm saying?
Jingles.
Every episode like was like little music on the back. It's like no, not even music that you're gonna put into this. Just 8-beat sounds in the background.
Like at least every other slice of life we think of, something's happening, right? Like the girls are in a band.
There's music going on.
Like even Lycra's Recoil, like them going shopping was more interesting than the entirety of Hitoribocchi.
Yeah.
Like Space Dandy's essentially like a sci-fi slice of life kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least Space Dandy's got 1,000,001 things going on.
And every episode's different.
And every episode's different. Hitoribocchi is like, oh my god, every episode is gonna be the same. Oh no.
And then you see in 12 episodes they managed to like put a school year and make it feel like a school year, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, okay, she started like at the beginning, like episode 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the beginning, and then out of nowhere, episode 4 is like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then like the next episode is like another like 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then the next episode's like in a month maybe kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude. And then they show you like summer. They go into summer. Fucking Bocchi's like, oh my god, my friends. And like it gets funny. It's funny because it's not funny at the beginning. And then they do the same thing. And then it becomes funny for a little bit. And then like it's not funny anymore.
It really, really made me just want to watch Comey Can't Communicate. Because at least Comey Can't Communicate. They're making stupid faces. The dialogue's funny. Like, Hitoribocchi is just like even the voice actors, like in the Japanese like dub, are like who's like the whitest person you can think of that's like so boring to listen to almost. It's like,
well, who's that clear eyes guy? Remember, like the guy that would do the. Hey,
Like,
this is from my '90s, but
any of the Logan brothers?
yeah. It's like,
no, that's like one of the whitest persons. The guy's like clear eyes is awesome. That guy, the one that would do the eye drops, that guy's voice is fucking annoying to me.
it's like Liam Neeson without the spice. Like it's like listening to like Jake Gyllenhaal without like any of the potential. It's like listening to like a young Brad Pitt but without like the swag. It's like listening to like it's just like you're just missing something, you know what I mean? It's like
Justin Bieber, but if
Yeah.
he was like a nerd or something.
it's like it's like watching a Bradley Cooper movie.
Justin Bieber without the voice.
Yeah.
Just the voice.
It's like that, you know what I mean? He's just like some
Man.
white dude.
And
Every generic white guy.
And you start seeing this year go by, and then she gets like, she gets ignored or curbed by her childhood best friend, and like at the end,
She's
like,
really
all the-
clingy. She's really clingy. I
Yeah.
don't know why
Bocchi?
I don't know why anyone's trying to be her friend.
Like,
She's super
she-
obnoxiously
she's
clingy.
sick one day, and she's texting them. She's like, "Hey, don't forget about me. I'm Hitoribocchi."
I saw you. I saw you 12 hours ago. Leave me alone.
That's funny, actually.
and-
I would do some shit like that. Like,
and
please,
you know
I'm
what?
dying. Don't forget me.
Underneath all this repetitive, almost like laugh track and sitcom kind of thing.
They even write the teacher as a cuck.
As a what?
As a cuck.
Yeah.
The teacher, like, so, like, a lot of these, like,
There's an adult
girl-only slice of lives, it's only females. Like, there's
is it
no
really?
male character, period. But then, like, the only adult is the teacher, like, the homeroom teacher. But, like, she just gets bullied by, like, her homeroom class. They call her, like, Chan. They don't even call her, like, a real,
Her
like,
name,
honorific.
Yeah, that's
My
fucked
first
up.
name.
It's like that. They're just like, hey, what up, bitch?
And he-
Yeah, hey, miss.
What's up, bitch?
And that's what I'm saying. It tries sometimes, but it's just like,
It's like the kids have been like, hey, Aldo.
Yeah, like, hey, what's up, man?
Shut up, Aldo.
Like, man, shut up.
Do your math problem. Shut up.
man, teachers get stepped on, dude. I told you this before. There's a lot of teachers that get stepped on by students.
Sounds like these kids need a Hilary Swank. You guys ever
crazy.
seen Freedom Fighters?
They need
Or
a...
Freedom Writers?
what-
whatever.
what-
I rich this kid.
Yeah,
like,
what
I
movie
reach
is that
these
one?
kids, bro. Is that the one with that white chick where Coolio sings?
No,
I thought it was
it's
that
the,
one. I
it's
thought
the,
it was
it's the
that
Mexican guy that
No,
teaches like a downtown Los Angeles.
Yeah,
that's
Algebra
American
class.
Me.
American,
No,
No.
Stand and Deliver. Isn't it Stand and Deliver?
Is it Stand and
Yeah, I
Deliver?
think it's
Which one?
Stand
No, Stand and Deliver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Stand and Deliver.
How do I reach
No, because
these
American Me
kids?
is the prisoner one. Yeah, it's the prisoner
Yeah,
one. No, yeah,
crazy.
Stand and Deliver. Yeah, I know. Because that's the one where he was like 9 + 2 is like is 18, and he was short with his fucking fingers or some weird ass shit. It was only with the 9s that it would work.
We're not gonna go to no college. No, mister, we're not gonna go to no college.
What was
Yeah,
more-
fuck that fool.
What was more entertaining, that movie, watching that movie now, or
At least that movie's funny. Like
Yeah,
it's
that
so
movie
cringe.
has-
It's funny. This movie's
Yeah.
just so cringe that it's cringe. Like
this show was so cringe. That it was cringe.
Yeah, it's white bread.
Like-
It's
like, I don't-
generic. It's like if a machine was just making like anime, that's what it'd come out.
like when you take the bad artwork from the AI. It's just like what are the cheap drafts that I can just purchase for $5?
I had this thought when you retweeted that Mother's Basement tweet about Cowboy Bebop being the staple of like what Western anime like popularity is.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, the gatekeepers shouldn't gatekeep, bro.
No,
God,
absolutely
dude.
not. Like even the studio. I've never heard of this studio. Who is C2C? C2C Company Limited? Like the only one I even recognize on here is that they're producing Reincarnated as a Sword, which was like another generic isekai that came out like last
Oh,
season.
actually, I know that one.
Which one?
Kind of receive. It's a volleyball one.
CJ, there's just
CJ,
boobs on this.
CJ.
CJ, there's just boobs on this.
CJ.
Of course you know this
I know
one.
that,
I'm gonna put it right here.
Of course
I'm gonna put it right
I
here.
know that, bro.
Christopher.
Of course I know that one.
Why are you like this, man? You don't have to
I've
be
only-
this way.
I've only heard of it, but I've never like actually
Bullshit.
full on
That's
seen the whole
absolute
thing.
bullshit.
No, I've seen an episode, so I know what it's about, but I've never seen like the entirety. of it.
Yeah.
Andy
Say
Hitori.
that to the
No,
judge.
but I won't lie. I only saw it because it was during like my hype when I was first introduced into Haikyuu. So I was like, yo, I'm trying to see more volleyball shit. And I saw that and I was like, bro, come on, bro. Ecchi duck, what's wrong with you? So I was like, of course I saw
They're
it.
drawing, CJ.
Of course.
And-
Oh, okay, yeah, relax, bro.
And for a reason, for a good reason, Propaganda saw our video on.
Don't
on Bocchi the
unsubscribe.
Rock.
Promise. Like I appreciate
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we appreciate your feedback, but like you asked us, and we
I
watched
even
it.
we even brought another person in just
Yeah.
to like feed off
Soften
of
the
it.
blow.
Yeah. I hope it feels soft.
I try to like
No,
you
you
stick
dug,
up a little
and
bit.
you dug,
Yeah, I
you were
try to stick
digging,
up a
you were
little
like,
bit, yeah.
what about it? You
There's,
know?
it's not any deeper.
It's
That's
not-
it. That was
just a shallow pool all the way.
Yep. You're gonna hit clay underneath. I don't know. God, I don't even know. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about.
I don't either. Even that intro, outro.
Hate it.
Fucking Yoshi
Hate
Island, Yoshi Island times 2,
Hate it.
and that's it. And he's like,
It's just like little girls running through rainbows, and I'm like, all right.
and then the fairy
awesome.
doesn't even make sense, and they mention it once in one episode.
Her middle school friend gave her a charm that's called like the do your best fairy, Gambaro fairy son, and then so it's just this little charm that she promised on that she'd make best friends with everybody in her class.
The Commodore Fairy John. That's funny.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just like made
no,
that
that's
up,
literally
bro.
what it's called. It's
No.
literally do your best fairy.
I know, like I thought that's what you just like.
Literally,
made that shit up.
and like it's just this old pot-bellied man, but it's like a little charm.
Little angel,
Is
yeah,
it
little
really?
angel,
Yeah.
like a
potbelly
Buddha,
man.
like a Buddha type thing, like a Buddha type.
No, it's just this balding old man with like a white mustache and like the down the middle he's bald and he's got like the white hair
The
on the
crown,
side,
the
the
crown,
crown,
and
and he's just got this belly and he's got little wings.
That's
And then in
okay.
the intro, they show him like him animated and shit. So it would have been even better writing if you had like an imaginary like
Like if
Almost
she
just
talked
like-
to it,
yeah,
even like,
yeah.
what am I gonna do, Gambaro Fairy Chan?
Exactly,
just
like,
popped
so
up. Maybe like talk to
the,
them
like the Martian in the Flintstones kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crazy. But no, they just went with her just just running into walls through life kind of thing.
I can't even believe that like enough people read the manga. That like a whole studio and
Was like,
production companies.
this is it.
Yeah, this is what we're spending resources on. This is our break, guys. This is how we're making. This is our big break right
how-
here.
That's how I felt about fucking Velma, bro. That's exactly how I felt about that.
What's wrong with
I
Velma?
don't like that show, bro. That show was ass, bro.
Damn, non-inclusive.
That show is
Non-inclusive, non-inclusive CJ.
I'm all for race swapping. I'm progressive like that, bro. You know what I mean? As long as the
Oh,
story,
are you?
as long
Are
as
you?
the story fits good, you know what I mean? As long as the story fits good. What was the point of switching Shaggy to Norval? What was the point of that?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, exactly, bro. So don't say like, what was the point? Like, bro, that
no,
show was so
and-
ass, bro.
And to the fucking defense of propaganda, like there is a lot of anime being shot at to you from all every way.
Honestly,
We stumble about some like bad animes. You know?
I've known people that were like uncontrollably happy. You know what I mean? Like you see them, they're always smiling, they're always giggling, they're always in the best mood no matter what. They're never tired, they're never sleepy. Found out later they were on like a really good regimen of antidepressants. Like I feel like that's the kind of mood set you got to be in to watch Hitoribocchi.
Probably, yeah. You have to be like, oh, life is rainbows and butterflies.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like I don't need any conflict in my storyline.
Yeah.
Why ruin a good cute story with something like plot?
Something real. Yeah. Well, that's been 35 minutes.
Yeah! No more Hitoribocchi.
It's like, damn, y'all made it through. Damn, I guess it was that bad.
It has been like 3 weeks since we recorded, so we're gonna get the handy dandy notebook together. We're gonna write down a few quick things that we did. We're gonna play a quick little game as well. The anime awards are coming up, and right at the end of the main episode here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the housekeeping notes.
Yes.
Please subscribe on YouTube. It goes a long way. We're at 135 right now.
Yeah, we need 200 more to get as much as the water.
Yeah, shout out to the water utility.
Yeah.
And then what else? If you
Comment, like.
Well, by the time this episode comes out, we might already have a winner for our January giveaway.
Yes.
But if you guys want to enter in February, go ahead and be a subscriber on YouTube, leave a comment on any video, and you'll be automatically submitted into our monthly giveaway. And at the end of the month, we pick somebody that's involved with like either our YouTube channel or gives us like a positive review on podcast platforms. So that's Apple Podcasts, that's Spotify, Pandora, and like the thing about the podcast platforms though is we don't get notified like when we get a positive review, and we can't even see who did it. So if you do leave a positive review, just email us at betweenearthpodcast@gmail.com, letting us know that the positive review was you, and again, you're automatically submitted. Yeah. So
Like we literally are in so many like podcast platforms that to check all of them, we would have to have like accounts for like maybe 15 like platforms.
more.
Or like yeah.
It's like 20. What is Deezer?
Yeah,
Why did 10% of our downloads come from Deezer? I don't even know what Deezer is.
yeah, dude. And thank you so much. I feel like we haven't said this like enough, but like since the last time we thanked you, like we were probably like at a 50th subscription. You know what I'm saying? So thank you all. Thank you all news. Almost 75 of you.
We did it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Keep subscribing.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to do a nerd down?
Nerd down.
Nerd
Nerd
down.
down.